Hi, you guys. Welcome back to another episode of Pretty Not Smart with your host, Yoatzi.
And Louie, aka the baddest perra.
Hey, guys.
Wait, how do you feel that
Like
it is
shit.
finally... You always feel like shit. I need a new host. Please, applicants down in the description box below.
Adam replaces me right away.
It's finally starting to be like cold.
Cold? I thought you said cold. Like, Louie.
Not que ver.
I'm so happy.
Me too. I used to hate the fucking winter, but I feel like now I'm a winter kind of
I fucking hate the heat so much, you guys. Like, me ponía bien, like, mad. I'm just like, why is it so fucking hot? Like, it's so stupid.
You guys have always been like rainy day kind of people.
Yes, I love rainy days, cold days. Like, because you just want to be in your cobijita.
Yeah.
Like,
I was the opposite. I've always loved like summer, but I feel like as of recently, like the last few years, our heat has been so fucking unbearable and stupid as fuck.
well, it's because we moved to SoCal.
Yeah. Well, you're right. Because in Watson, we were hella close to the beach.
In Watsonville, guys, the weather's like always like 60s, 70s, always kind of gloomy. But when it's sunny, it's like a really nice sunny day.
Yeah.
But rarely I days that it's like over 80.
Where we were like...
that like rarely happens over there. But when it does, everyone's like, oh!
Yeah.
They'll
like,
send like heat warnings. They'll like, go to the library right now. It's so fucking hot.
But even if it was like that, we'd drive like fucking 10, 15 minutes to the beach and like we were chilling. Like it was perfect beach weather. But yeah, now that we live here, like I still love summer because waking up and seeing like the sun out and like a blue sky puts me in such a good fucking mood. To this day, if it's like gloomy, I'll be like in a really gloomy mood. Like,
and for
really
me,
down.
it's opposite. Like, I don't know why. When I open my window and I see gloom or rain, I get like, I don't know, my fucking serotonin gets like, I get so happy. When I see rain, I just want to be like, it's a raining man.
It's depressing.
I love it.
But I have started to love like winter a lot more. And I think the main reason is because of the beats.
Oh, you want to be like cozy vibes?
I love being able to like dress cozy, but like it's like loungewear. Like you're so comfortable throughout the day.
Like this is loungewear, what I'm wearing today. Yeah. Like a little two-piece. And a pinche calorón. I could never wear this.
Yeah, no, literally. Well, even me, I'm finally wearing a hoodie out, but it is kind of hotter today. So I kind of fucked up.
A little bit.
So I'm kind of like... But
do you hear that I still sound a little mormada?
Mormon.
Yeah.
What's a Mormon?
Mormada. What's a Mormon?
I feel like that's a thing, right?
Normie.
A Mormon. Aren't they like people who knock at your doors?
No, those are ¿cómo se llaman?
Doorman.
No, those are oh my god, we're just talking about
Jehovah's Witnesses.
Jehovah's Witnesses. We were just talking about them. They're scary.
We're talking about Jehovah's.
Bitch! The way you said that.
Do you have your fucking dumbass idiotic fact of the day?
I do. And today we're gonna dive into like conspiracies.
Yeah, again? So I know you guys are really enjoying like our conspiracies, and we're so fucking like itchy to get into like Halloween.
Yeah,
but because we don't want to start until October, we're like, you know what? Let's do another like conspiracies. It's kind of like Halloween, but not exactly Halloween because it's just like spooky
vibes.
Fuck shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna be talking about some conspiracies or just like trippy shit.
Yeah, I have some pretty trippy shit. But
your fun fact is around that?
It's kind of around that a little bit. Well, it's I'll just share it.
Natalie Nunn.
Bitch. So did you know?
What?
Do you know who Albert Einstein was? Oh, okay. Well, the really smart genius guy. The very genius guy. What did he invent? Electricity? No.
Oh, I don't know.
He invented time. Relativity. No, what did he invent? Or he came up with the theory of
Y equals mx plus b.
A squared plus b squared equals c squared. Pythagorean theorem. I was just I don't know. We're just fucking shouting random shit.
What did he invent?
He came up with I knew it was relativity.
What is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But
cousins.
He was like a math guy, like really, really smart math guy. But anyway, I didn't know this about him, but when he died, some guy named Thomas Harvey basically took his brain.
What?
Like, ya estaba muerto. He died in the hospital, and the guy like took his brain because he wanted to study it. And then he ended up...
I thought you meant like he put it on. I swear. Well, you said he took his brain.
Like he stole it.
Oh, like to like...
What do you mean? He's like, let me borrow it real quick.
Oh, fucking Einstein. Oh my God, wait.
What?
Is that why he's called Frankenstein? Albert Einstein? Well, if they stole his brain and then maybe somebody came up with like, oh my God, imagine if he would have done this. Okay, anyways.
We just figured it out. He stole his brain and basically he cut it up into like a bunch of little pieces, like thinly sliced it. That way he can study it. And he like look it up under the microscope and shit. And he basically kept it for 43 years.
Oh shit. They it like 43 days.
No, he kept it for a long ass time. Until, I'm not sure why, but eventually he gave it back. And he gave it to like a science museum. And now it's like in a museum, like little pieces of his brain are like in a little jar. What? Yeah.
Did it not like disintegrate over
No, they put it in, you know, that like preserving juice. You know, you can like preserve stuff if you put it in like, what is it? Formaldehyde?
Bitch, I don't know.
I don't know. It's like a specific kind of juice and it's kept in there forever. But I didn't know that about his brain. I feel like I've never really done a lot of research about Albert Einstein.
Just knowing that he was fucking smart as fuck.
He was really smart and then he like died and that was it.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I just thought about?
What?
What's that fucking movie? Get Out? Is it Get Out? The one where they do they try to do brain transplants.
Was it brain transplant?
Yeah. Is it Get Out?
Yeah, that was the one where the guy where he like falls and you can see like his own eye hole.
Yeah, that shit is so scary, you guys. Like it gets me thinking, like, I wonder if people have like tried to do that. Like it's if you've never seen the movie Get Out, it's basically like people, white people, because it's puros americanos, ya están viejitos and they're dying, but they want to live longer and they want to have like good, strong bodies. So like there's things wrong with them. Like, for example, they show in the movie this guy he's blind, remember? Y ya está bien pinche viejito. And they would target African Americans because they had really like athletic bodies and they were just like, I guess, like the body that they were like, we want their bodies. Yeah. So they would kidnap African American people and they would like basically move their brain. Like the blind guy would grab his brain and put it into the working body of el African American guy so he can have like a moving body.
What? I need to rewatch that movie. I don't remember.
It's so trippy. And I'm like, dude. And basically the people would like stay stuck in there. Like I want to say like their soul, but it would get thrown into that black like abyss. And they'd be like floating.
They're just like kind of lingering in the back.
Yeah, lingering in the back. And then the brain that was transferred, they would be like controlling the whole body. What? And then like it would get triggered with like flashlights or something. I don't know if you remember.
Yeah, and that would like kind of make him go back to
the other person. Then they'd be like, oh my God. Like, they start flipping the fuck out.
I need to rewatch that movie because I remember loving it, but I don't remember like
it's such a good movie.
That as the fucking plot.
But it's scary because it gets me thinking. I'm like, oh, what if that's a real thing?
It has to be.
Brain transplants. Like trying to get into somebody else's body.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's jump into some conspiracy theories.
Yeah, that was a really crazy one. I didn't know they like fucking cut up his brain and ate it for more knowledge.
They were like, I need knowledge.
Yeah.
No, and also I forgot to say that when he was looking at his brain, he was basically trying to figure out why he was so smart, what was different. And I think one of the things that he found out was that his brain, Albert Einstein's brain, was 15% wider than a regular brain.
Oh, I think I do remember something like that.
It was like wider in certain areas. So because it was wider, the connections in our brain, his were able to connect better because they had more room, making him like just be smarter in like math and like stuff like that. So the goal is for a wider brain. So maybe the people with big heads are smarter.
Bitch. Just because they have the big head doesn't mean they have a big brain.
You're right. It's all empty. It's all cocoa in there. Like, ooh.
For real.
Go with your conspiracy.
You want me to start with mine? Okay. Well, I don't know if this is
or like what is it?
Well, I don't know if it falls into conspiracy because part of me feels like it's been proven, but then I also feel like it hasn't. I think people are still trying to like figure it out if it's like a real gist or not. But have you heard about people who allegedly drink baby's blood?
Bitch, I'm Madonna.
Fuck you. That's like one of the main people who people always like fault for that. But have you heard of that?
Not up until recently, because my dad told me about Madonna. But I guess so. We'll go about your theory.
Well, basically, the theory is that people who want to remain looking youthful and almost like slow down their aging process end up drinking, or I don't know if it's drinking or if it's like injecting.
They like do transfusions.
Yeah. Like infants or babies' blood to remain that like youth and glowy look because of the what is it?
The plasma.
The plasma and something else.
Just all the juicy nutrients in the baby's blood.
Yeah, but there's another one. What's that one thing that helps like your skin?
Collagen.
Collagen and all like the collagen and shit. So it doesn't necessarily make these people look like younger and like vampires and like it just slows down the aging process, making them look more youthful or quote unquote better for their age.
Madonna looks vieja.
Bitch, fuck you.
But she is able to move like crazy.
Yeah,
though.
she is. Like we went to go see her in her concert recently. She was still able to like move. Obviously, she is like a lot older,
like,
but like
she was going crazy.
But like
guys.
thinking of like her age versus like what she still can do, I was just like, wait, that's like kind of crazy.
Yeah, and like up close, he se ve viejita.
Yeah,
I think arrugadita.
A lot of the times, like it's a lot of these pictures from like Instagram and stuff where she looks all like young, but she definitely is a lot older.
Yeah, but the reason I found out about this stuff was because my dad. I'm gonna tell the story. We
he tried blood once.
We got my mom tickets to the Madonna concert for her birthday. It was this year, no?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was super recent in February. And she was gonna be in LA in March. So we surprised her with tickets and we got her 4 tickets. Did Naya go?
No.
Naya couldn't go because of school. But it was 4 tickets. It was me, Louie, my dad, and my mom. And then like the day of or the day before, my dad's like, I don't want to go. Like, does Alex want to go instead? And I was like, why don't you want to go? And he was like, no, es que esa me da miedo. And I was like, why? He's like, no, es que se toma la sangre de sus niños para estar bien joven. And I was like, what the fuck? So he heard about the rumor that she does like the blood transfusions from her own kids, allegedly.
Well, not her own kids that she's adopted. Because she has a lot of adopted kids. Yes.
I think she only has like 1 biological daughter, 1 or 2
kids.
I don't know. Biological kids, but the rest are adopted. So allegedly, she like plugs herself into a machine that like gives her all the rich blood. And my dad was like, yo no quiero ir. But my mom ended up convincing him like, you have to go. But the whole time we were there, you guys, my dad was like,
yeah, he was like scared. But to be fair, like I love Madonna. I love her so much.
Yeah, we love her because of my mom, you guys.
But to be fair, the concert was a little scary. So like scary. Not even a little scary. It was pretty scary. There was a lot of like
scary
things that like, I was not. So I was actually kind of gagged. I
feel like I did not expect anything like that.
Me either.
But there was a lot of moments where we would all look at each other like, where are we?
I was just like, is this the right concert?
Yeah, like literally crosses everywhere and just like the one that scared me, I don't remember what song it was, but they were all dressed in like a cape.
Oh yeah,
just like walking all scared.
It was very like ritual,
like a ritual vibes. Yeah,
yeah. And she was wearing like all red, and they were like carrying her, and I was just like
basically floating.
And there was like one, I think it's a song that's like Papa don't preach, but like the beginning of it, there was a bunch of people.
It was that
your
one.
Mind. All far.
Everyone must stand. That one. It was that one.
There was a bunch of people who were like hanging upside down in like the cross position, and I was like, "This is like, very scary." No. Yeah.
You think she's in the Illuminati?
After all that,
probably, huh? And then there was remember there was a moment where
allegedly.
Allegedly, well, what I saw, but allegedly, there was like triangles in that scary star, like a pentagon.
Oh yeah, there was a part you guys were like, she was like dancing, and there was a bunch of like, I'll post some videos on the Pretty Not Smart Instagram.
Oh, sí, sí.
So you guys know what I'm talking about, because I recorded a lot of them because I was like kind of tripping out.
He's like, I'm exposer.
No, I was just kind of like, it was like right on our faces. It was really scary.
Yeah, like it was like no fucks given. Like
it was like vibes. I forgot what song it was, but she was singing a song. And there was like on the ground, like I was looking and I was like, wait, what the fuck? And it was like a little pentagon.
Yeah.
And everybody kind of looked like brujas, like their outfits. And she was like dancing. The pentagon was right under her. And I was
she was like right in the middle of it. And we're like,
I was like, when you come on.
We're all nervous. We're like,
I know. But like, obviously all of that shit is kind of like very scary. And like, we don't believe in that witchcraft shit. But like I fell in love with Madonna like being younger because of my mom. She was kind of like my gay awakening when I was like little. So I feel like that's why I was so excited to see her. And I've heard like the rumors of her being like into all this like witch scary stuff. But this was thrown on my face and I was scared.
We were nervous. We were like, nah, but my mom was living.
Oh yeah. Well, aside from all of that shit, we were all like living for just the music and
Madonna. Did she play Material Girl? I think only a little piece of it.
Yeah, towards the end.
Material.
Yeah. But aside from that shit, yeah. So that is like a rumor that people drink or take baby's blood for looking youthful and younger. And I don't know. I see that happening just because I never did it, but I have friends who have done like instead of getting filler on your face, you get plasma.
Oh yeah.
So when I like thought of that and then I heard of this, I was like, oh, it's definitely allegedly a thing. Because for example, if you want to get like under eye filler and you don't want to put filler, which is something that's like doesn't belong in your body, into your body, what they do sometimes is they'll like they'll draw blood, they put it into a machine, and this machine basically separates the blood and then the plasma and the, what was the other thing you said it was called?
The
collagen. And you basically re-inject that into the areas where you need more volume.
You don't inject it. You get, it's called like the vampire facial. You do ¿cómo se llama? Microchanneling. Basically creates a bunch of little holes on your skin, like very tiny, and then you just grab the plasma y te lo hacen así en tu skin. Because me and Alex got it done.
No, because I have a friend who like actually got it injected.
Oh, really? You could get it injected too? Oh, maybe. Yeah,
because I don't remember them doing all that. I just remember it being like full on like filler vibes.
Oh shit! I didn't know.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Because I remember I ended up doing like filler under my eye, and they were like, "Do you want to try?" And they were like, "Sure," because it was their first time doing filler, and they don't want to put anything in there.
Yeah. Bitch, you're peeling. It's J plasma.
I'm all reptile. Like, does anyone have J plasma for me? But yeah, so I guess you can just like inject it and shit. I'm pretty sure. So once I like saw that happening and then I heard about this, I was like, I can see that happening.
I can see that being a thing. Back in the day, in the like the no sé qué cuántos pinches años, people would grab like baby's blood and like human blood, and they would put it on their skin.
For what?
For the same purpose.
Oh,
like,
but just kind of like lather.
Like the queens and like the rich people, they would grab it as like crema, and they'd be like, ew, that's so nasty. I feel like it would smell like so irony, and just the fact that it's like another person's blood is super fucking disgusting.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my scary one.
Yeah. He all does it. That's why he's talking about it. I'm going to talk about mine. But first, let's go on a quick motherfucking break, and we'll be right back. All right, welcome back to our very quick break. Okay, you guys, mine is really interesting.
Doubt it.
It's so good. You're gonna be shook if I feel like you wouldn't know because you're dumb about it, but you're not gonna know. Have you heard of Jim Jones?
Jim Jones.
So I've heard about this. It's more like a cult. It's about a cult. It's a very scary one.
I don't like cults.
That sucks.
They're scary.
We're getting into spooky season. We're warming up.
Okay.
But let me have a chip mid episode. Alex is about to munch on chips, guys. So this one interested me because I like heard about it, But I really wanted to do like a hella more research on it for the podcast. So I was able to figure out a lot of stuff. Did you ever hear about the mass suicide of 900 plus people?
Suicides? Mm-hmm. Like at once?
In one day.
Oh shit, no, I did not know about that.
Okay. Get ready for the story of Jim Jones. Okay. So this guy was basically like your average dude. Well, not your average dude because he was fucking weird. And he like worked in a hospital and he didn't really have a relationship with his mom. And his colleagues would say that he, like everybody else was kind of icked out working with like dead bodies, but he like loved it. He was like all for it. He didn't really, nothing weird. And then eventually he found himself working in a church. The church was called the People's Church.
Oh, wait, I feel like I've heard of this.
And so he worked there for like a long time. And then eventually he left because he believed, like he just randomly got this strong belief that the government was going to bomb the church and that they were like coming after him. So he became like hella paranoid and he like booked it. He was like, I'm out. But then he came back and then he started lecturing to the people about like the bombing. He would tell them like, guys, like you got to believe me, but they were like coming after me and they were going to bomb the church and like all this stuff. So for whatever reason, he was just really good at talking and like manipulating people. So people believed him.
Yeah.
And they were like, huh, like this guy's right. Like, you know what? We should just like follow him and kind of let's see what he has to say and like what he has to offer. And the People's Church was actually in San Francisco. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that either. It was all close to home. I know. What else? So basically this guy was just like a really good manipulator and he convinced a lot of people. And it started with like a little group of like 20, 30 people that he was just kind of like a god. And
they saw him as a god?
Because of how good he was at talking and stuff. And he would say that he had like powers and that he was able to like control things. So people started like believing in him. And he was so good at manipulating that he even manipulated his wife into thinking that he should be having like multiple women, like he should be having a bunch of affairs because that was the only way he could keep his powers by like being with a bunch of women.
Pendeja.
Yeah. So he was able to just, I think it was just the way that he talked and like the way that he just gave out messages that people were like, wait, this is the guy. And this was happening in like the 1970s.
Oh, okay.
So actually, when you think about it, it wasn't that long ago. Yeah. But people were, I guess, just maybe more easily manipulated because they didn't have the internet or stuff like that.
Oh, that's true.
So they were just like, wait, you know, this is the guy. Mm-hmm. So then after he gathered a lot of people, he basically ended up convincing all of them, like, you know what? This world is like trash. This church is not good. Like, we need to basically leave. And so they left to like a forest. I'm not exactly sure where the forest, in a jungle, and he ended up calling it Jonestown because his name was Jim Jones. Yeah. So he named it after himself, Jonestown. And everybody was like, yeah, we're all going to go live in the forest. And he would preach that he was going to like take him into like this new world where everybody was going to be treated equal and like everybody was going to be fair and like love and a bunch of good stuff. So they were like, yeah, let's go. So literally a shit ton of people started following him. Like thousands of people. And then, but then people started realizing that he was kind of like a phony, that a lot of stuff that he would say, like just didn't make sense, or like his powers, like nothing was really happening. Yeah. So a lot of people ended up catching on and they were like, wait, this isn't good. But he would have people, like, for example, he had like, I don't know, I'm gonna give an example. He had like 1,000 followers, right? Out of the 1,000, say 5 people doubted him. He would have like all the other people like basically like attack them and scare him away. Para que no hiciera nada. But then eventually a lot of more people started catching on, and then they ended up getting like the police involved and like other people. So they would start like raiding him and asking him questions in Jonestown and stuff. And he started getting like super pissed off. And he ended up being like telling everybody, like he went, had like this big talk, like, guys, you know what? Like, this is it. They don't believe in us. We can't live like in peace anymore. They're going to come after us. Like, I've done everything I could. Like, I've loved all of you, but they're going to come and they're going to like kill all of us.
Oh
So he ended up coming out with this like very crazy speech, and they recorded it. There's like a tape. It's called the death tape because they were able to catch his actual like voice and what he was saying. And he basically gave them like this really crazy long speech telling them like they're going to come kill us. If we can't live in peace together, then we should die in peace together.
God.
And so he ended up making this Kool-Aid. He made like a drink, like a Kool-Aid, but he ended up putting poison inside of it.
Without telling anybody?
No, he told them. Oh. He was like, I made this juice. It's a Kool-Aid. And you guys should just drink it. And we should all just like die together.
At least he told them.
He told them. And they were in such believers of him and what he said that they were like, you know what? If he says that we need to die, then we all need to die together. So people right away lined up and started drinking the fucking Kool-Aid. And then the people who didn't want to drink the Kool-Aid, like some people were like, I don't want to die. They would like pin them down and they would inject the Kool-Aid into them.
Oh, bitch. So there was no option.
There was no option. Like you were going to die. So at the end of the day, it ended up becoming a mass suicide. And I believe he drank the Kool-Aid too and he died. I'm not 100% sure. Don't quote me on that. By the cops?
Oh shit.
But he ended up.
They didn't hear what Alex said. Alex said he might have shot himself in the head, or that they shot him.
That they shot him.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
So he poured cyanide into the Kool-Aid, which was, it's poison. It's like really lethal poison. And he convinced everybody to drink it. And like more than 900 people died in that one sitting. And then I didn't know this, but after he probably shot himself in the head.
Yeah, they found like all 900 people there. And then
and then there's pictures on the internet. You can see like the casitas of where they lived. Like there's a bunch of little houses and stuff. But there's a big picture where you can see like all the 900 bodies just there on the floor. And what's really sad
900 is insane.
Almost 1,000 people. And what's really sad is that there was babies and kids too. And the parents like had their kids drink it. But not only that, but the cyanide was it's poison, so it was really painful. It was like a painful death. It wasn't like let me sleep and die. No, like some people described it as like they would drink it and then everybody like pinche retorcijones, and they like instantly regretted it because it was so fucking painful. It was like a very painful and excruciating death. But then after this happened, a lot of people kind of started opening their eyes because this happened. The mass murder happened on November 18th, 1978. So after that, a lot of people's eyes opened in like false worship, because a lot of people were like false, ¿cómo se dice? Yeah, like false worship. There's this guy that just said he's like a god supposedly, and people blindly followed him without really knowing, no fact checks, no nothing. They were just like, you know what? He sounds right. So like, let's follow him. So a lot of people started becoming less oblivious to things like that. But yeah, that's the story of Jim Jones.
That's scary.
Huh? Yeah.
That's scary because even before I like knew about Jim Jones and the giant peach or whatever. Hold on, you guys. I want to see the fucking picture of that.
What picture? The one of all the bodies.
Let's see.
We will not be posting this on Penis.
Yeah, you guys can search it up, but that's crazy. There's so many.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so crazy. But even before that, like I feel like I've always just tripped out about the idea of cults because they're still going on now. But it's just literally like, and like anything can be categorized as a cult. All you need is like a fucking leader to follow.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's so many like stupid, all right, they all come for me. No, like ideas that people will just follow because some people really just want like, some people need a sense of direction.
Yeah.
Or feeling like they have a purpose. That like I feel like that's why a lot of people fall into these cults, because they'll say something that somewhat makes sense to them, and it just explains everything either in their life or like it's missing the gaps of things that they've been like curious about. And it's always scared me because it's always crazy, like things like that, like what you just said, like
yeah, like it goes hella crazy.
Or there's always something where like bodies are being sacrificed, or deaths or killings or like, you know, and I'm always just like, oh, and it just freaks me out, the idea that they're just following one person, what they believe, and like they believe it because it's what they're being told.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is like, I don't know, the idea of cults have always just given me like chiviricas.
And it's super scary.
I think it's just more when there's people following like leaders with things that they've came up with that just don't fully make sense.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, well, then again, we did grow up like somewhat religious. I feel like we have some experiences with like religion that's why I believe in the higher power.
Yeah.
And I believe in God. But I think it's more of like when it's things like, I mean, no one's asking us to sacrifice ourselves or things like that. Like things like that is where I get like freaked out or like spooked out. Or, yeah, I mean, there's so many other cults that I've heard of like in the past where like, I don't know, there's like these people that like current living people that you have to like literally praise and like carry and like.
What the heck? Like right now?
Well, just like cults in general, they look up to these people as like gods. So I'm saying like they'll literally like kiss them to their feet and stuff. So I'm just like, okay, that's a little like scary.
That's a little dark.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I don't like that stuff either. That shit makes me scary. And how big you can literally find groups of people that like praise anything. Alex was just telling me about one that I thought was like so ridiculous and insane that I didn't want to talk about it, but I thought about it right now. It's basically a fucking cult that they follow like a religion. Sorry, I'm so sorry. A religion that they follow this like hairy, cheesy monster or something like that.
Cheesy monster?
What's it called? Look, you want to read it or should I read it?
You.
There is a religion called Pastafarianism. Pastafarianism. It's a belief of an invisible and undetectable god called the Flying Spaghetti Monster. Wear calendars on their heads in homage to their, I don't know, just that, you guys. What the heck? And
like, what's the purpose?
I don't know. They just want to praise a fucking hairy meatball or whatever. But how there's like things like that for everything. That's so weird.
Yeah, especially the ones where there's like a lot of, I don't know, when I think of like cults, I think of like sacrifices, blood exchange, or like giving something for another life, or like things like that, and that's just really scary.
What did you think about Megan Fox and Machine Gun Kelly when they got carried? They got married, and during their wedding, they drank each other's blood. Like this actually happened.
Oh, I think I did see that.
Yeah.
They said something to make them feel like closer, connected, or something like that. Yeah.
Would you drink your significant other's
Bitch,
blood?
fuck no. I won't even drink my own blood.
Disgusting.
I won't even be like.
That is so nasty.
Yeah.
I can't imagine drinking like a whole cup or even like a sieve of. That's so disgusting.
Yeah, I'm just like so grossed out by blood that like I can't. Like you said, I feel like I can't even smell it, and I'll be like.
So like irony.
But to each their own.
I guess if that made them feel closer, I just have sex and that makes me feel. I'm like, I don't want to drink their blood.
I always think it's funny how like people's different levels of like cold and hot. Because Yoatzi is literally dying right now.
My nose, you guys, is freezing right now.
And like, I'm hot. Like
my nose, if you touch my nose, it's like the Arctic Ocean right now.
She literally was like that right now.
Is the AC like hitting me more maybe?
No, I think just in general. Like I'm always, I have to have AC on all the time, you guys. When I sleep, when I'm driving at my house, like if there's no AC, I feel like my body just feels like.
Me too. I think in general, I'm I'm super hot, but today, te pasas.
No, it's always like this. And Yoatzi's literally dying. Wow, Alex just has his blanket. You're cold too. It's because you guys aren't iron efficient.
Iron efficient? You mean we're iron deficient?
Oh, yeah.
I have iron.
No. Undercooked.
That's how he gets all the iron. He's like,
ew. Well, I ate a lot of meat.
Ew.
Yeah, I'm not cold.
I'm fucking freezing.
But okay, going back into the conspiracy dupes of the La La world with Madonna.
Bitch.
Here's another one. I want to know your thoughts.
Okay.
So, a lot of people say that certain drugs, or to be more specific, drugs like shrooms, psychedelic drugs open the mind up to a reality. Do you believe that? I feel like I believe it, but I'm too scared.
I don't know. Probably.
It's like a different reality because
I think so.
There's been lots of people who have discovered or came up with these crazy things after doing psychedelic drugs because it opens up your brain in a different way. Mm-hmm. Because I think they say that we as humans only use about 10% of our brain.
Yeah.
And the other like 90% is not easy for us to access or just use to its full potential.
That's so stupid. Then why the fuck do this big ass brain if I can't use it?
Just cut it.
I know.
But it's just like when you think about those psychedelic drugs, maybe it's not that it's like a real reality, but you start using a little bit more of like your brain that is not always being used or touched. And I don't know, because have you seen or heard of people who will do like psychedelic drugs like that and end up having a whole 360 on their lives after?
Oh, I have heard about that.
Right?
Like they don't come back the same.
Yeah, like after, like if you do it like hardcore vibes, like I think it's just
that opens sounds so scary though. I would never want to do that.
And that's why it's like it freaks me out. Like I'm curious to know like what it is that they've experienced, but I'm just like, I think I'm fine where I'm at.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah, but like to know that they maybe just opened up a part of their brain that they haven't used before and it just made them switch up like everything.
Yeah.
And never come back the same.
Well, when you think about it, what if like God put drugs like that on the earth for like a purpose like that? Because for example, one psychedelic that I can think of is shrooms. And those are like naturally from the earth. Like they're not man-made. Those are naturally grabbed from the earth. So like, why are they there? You know?
A chemical bond. Right.
No, they have to be there. And then animals too. Animals, they like to like drug themselves and shit.
What?
Like animalitos, like they'll grab a shroom and they'll become like addicted. Or like they'll lick toads.
Toads?
Toads.
Oh, toads.
Oh, there's certain toads that they have like stuff in their back and they release like a psychedelic drug and like they'll lick toads.
All licking all these frogs.
Ew, no, it's like only certain ones are in like specific forests. I don't know, but like there's times where monkeys and stuff will grab them and like lick them and shit to grab the little psychedelic, and that's like natural. Yeah. You know, it's not like they're grabbing like meth or something. It's like a natural drug that's on the floor. So what if like God intended to put those there for like, I don't know, people who are going through stuff? I don't know.
I think where it trips me out a little bit more is like you said, they're like natural. They come from the earth, but they're like illegal.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why are they illegal?
That makes no
like,
sense.
But like, it could be the fact that they're just like, bitch, we don't want a bunch of fucking people running all over our earth, like with psychedelic brains and like, you know, so I can see that how like it's, they want to, you know, not let people get out of hand and get crazy.
Probably because of money too, because it could become like this big old thing, like money, like drug wars and stuff like that. Maybe that's why true. Too.
But then I also just think, I'm like, is it just that like they don't want us to expand our brain?
I don't know. There's a lot of studies done with like psychedelics. One that I was like looking into because of my therapist was like microdosing on shrooms for depression. Like there's like actual clinical studies that it does help with like people who have suffered like really bad trauma or like people who have really bad depression. Like microdosing every day or every once in a while like helps them with their traumas or like with their depression. So I did get into the conversation with my therapist. Like she had told me like, well, a lot of my clients like microdose. And I was like, well, I'm so scared. I don't like drugs. And she's like, no, yeah, I'm not telling you to do it. But because I brought it up to her and I was like, what do you think about doing this? And then she opened up to me and was like, well, like some of my clients do try it and they microdose and it's helping them. It's like another form of like basically like an antidepressant, but it's more of like a natural remedy because antidepressants are man-made and stuff like that. But she did tell me that if I ever wanted to like go that route, I do have to be like fully off of my antidepressants.
Can't mix and match.
Yeah, but like that's crazy how like they have that effect of completely maybe fixing somebody's depression, and anxiety or traumas, like or like PTSD and stuff like that.
It's also just crazy to think about like when people who don't microdose and they like fully take it there with like the whole hallucinating and shit. Cause it's like, I mean, obviously also like when I really think about like alcohol, sometimes it does really scare me. Cause I'm like, okay, with alcohol, you kind of do lose touch with like yourself, and we do things that we wouldn't do like sober, whether it's like talk to somebody or just get a little bit more crazy or let a different side of you, or like just literally falling all over the place.
That's crazy.
Like, it's like you really do lose touch with like your body.
Like a whole nother person emerges from your body.
So then when I think about it being like drugs like that can do kind of like the same thing, but like to a different extent where like you visually are tripping. Because I feel like with alcohol, it's more where like you lose control. Like you can't really stop yourself from doing or saying stupid shit, and you're kind of like all over the place when you get really drunk. But with this, it's like, from what I've heard, you're still like conscious of what's going on, but it's just unexplainable.
Like your brain just kind of makes no sense.
Yeah, and
you
I'm
start
like
hallucinating.
I've seen like little clips of people where like this is what it looks like to be on this, and I've seen like where it'll be like outdoor,
stuff.
and the ground just looks like it's moving and everything. I'm just like
I would literally, I could not.
Like I was like I would have a full on fucking panic attack.
Yeah, I would not be able to do that.
Yeah, I feel like it would be super like, I don't know, like how do you like just once it's gone, like how do you come back from that?
A friend of mine went to like little getaways that they do, healers and like stuff like that. They'll host these little like events where like they'll go out into like a little getaway. Like it could be like at a nice little park or like a private beach, just something like that. And they all gather together, or it can be like in a closed environment, like in a casita or something. And they'll all take shrooms together. And she told me, because she was like, I think you should try it at some point in your life. And I was like, oh, I'm okay. But basically they all like gathered together at a cult.
We're all like, that's a cult.
The point is to take like a big dose of the shrooms, and you have somebody like a professional taking care of you, para que no hagas nada stupid. But it's to find and discover a new version of yourself, or to help heal from like a crazy trauma. And I asked her like how it was for her, and she was like, I was tripping the fuck out. She was like, I was tripping balls like so crazy. And I was like, well, did you discover anything about yourself? She said she really did. She felt like she was more in touch with herself and just understood a lot more things about herself, because you just like see a bunch of weird shit that you can't explain. But that she was like tripping the fuck out. Like she was like, oh my God, like she was literally tripping the fuck out. But it's like ¿cómo se dice? A controlled environment, because you can't do anything crazy because they're taking care of you. But I still don't think I'd do that. That shit is so scary. Like I feel like you have to be in another level in your brain to fully be prepared to go into something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not ready for that. I'm not prepared.
I also feel like I would see scary things.
Yeah, and that's the thing too. You have to go in with like a positive mindset.
Yeah.
Because supposedly if you go in with like a bad mindset, you're gonna trip the fuck out.
And see like very scary, realistic, demonic creatures.
I know.
Yeah, I feel like that would do it for me.
Yeah.
I would never come out of that.
So don't do drugs, kids. They're fucking scary.
But yeah, just the whole idea of it like trips me out, how there's these things on planet who can make us trip the fuck out, but
and like marijuana, that shit is so natural too. I wonder like who the fuck went to the forest one day, or just randomly was just smoking a bunch of random shit.
It was like, what does something?
Yeah, and then one day go, oh shit, like how did they find weed? I'm gonna look it up, guys. Who found it? Louie Castro was the founder of marijuana. That's why he named it Mari and Juana.
My first name was Mari, last name was Juana.
But I think that's a good thing to look in. So,
what's your dumbass fact?
Mine is about, I want to know if you remember this or not. Do you remember when the world was supposedly going to end? I feel like in my lifetime was, I guess 3, but I mainly vividly remember 2.
2011.
Bitch, no.
What? That was one of them.
It was in 2011.
Yes, it was.
You're close.
No. Oh, 2012.
Aha. 2011.
2012. And there was 2007.
2007? I was like, I don't remember that one.
And there was, what was the other one? There's a hell every year it's gonna end. Right now everyone's talking about it's gonna end this. Well, just California's gonna end this year.
Don't talk about that.
You know, saying that we're gonna fall into the fall.
They've been saying that since I was in elementary school. They'd be like, the San Andreas fault, it's gonna crack.
And I'm like, everybody on like TikTok right now is like, get out. Get out.
All these little earthquakes, guys, like it's coming. I'm like, shut the fuck up. We've been hearing about
it. Actually cracks. We're like,
you're right.
We're all filming.
I remember 2 times, 2012 and 2000.
You remember 2000?
I remember like the aftermath of it because in 2000 I was 5 years old. I was like in kindergarten vibes. You were like 1 year old.
Yeah.
So you probably don't remember that one.
Probably not even
But
one.
basically in 2000, people thought that is so stupid. People thought the world was going to end because the computers only got set up to go up until 1999. So after 1999, the computers could not move to 2000. Like it was just not programmed to go to the 2000s. It was like a Y2K bug, the millennial bug. That's what it was called.
Heck? I never heard of this.
The fucking computers would not move to 2000. So in case you didn't know. So basically they were like, oh my God, like the whole world is going to shut down. Like the computers are going to crash. Like the world is just going to fucking end because there's no after. The computers physically cannot go to 2000. Bitch, I'm making out with the mic.
Did you see that it was moving?
Oh, it was like Louie.
Its name is San Andreas.
Bitch. But yeah, because that was one of them. And my mom, me cuenta mi mami, that she actually really believed that one.
Ay, mi mamá se cree todo.
Ay, mi mamá cree todo. But my mommy really thought that the world was going to end. She said that night, because like they were broadcasting it in the news and everything. Like, oh my God, like what the fuck's gonna, like they thought that literally at fucking midnight the world was gonna end because the computers could not fucking, you know? So my mom said she had a whole nervous fucking breakdown. She said that she just remembered she went upstairs and went to go cry in her room because she really thought the world was gonna end. Me. And my dad was like,
I was all watching a soccer.
Yeah, probably. We were downstairs like playing. I was like, probably doing homework. You were crying or something. And my mom really thought, but my mom wasn't the only one. Like so many people really thought that the world's going to end in 2000.
That's crazy.
And it didn't fucking end.
It's similar to like the Mayan calendar in 2012.
That one's 2012. Yeah.
But, so everybody thought that the world was going to end because the Mayan calendar ended in the year 2012 after like November or something.
It was in December 21st, 2012. The Mayan calendar that was the last day in the Mayan calendar.
And the world didn't end and they were like, oh. But then they found another one.
They found another one?
Yeah.
Well, first let's finish the first one.
Like a part 2.
They thought it was going to end because the Mayan calendar basically, long story short, ran out of space in the calendar. Like, there was just no fucking space. But people were like, no, the Mayans knew it's going to end. Like everybody, I got scared during that time. I really thought. And then they made that stupid ass fucking movie 2012. And I was like, yep, this is where we're heading.
Like, bye.
And you know that one movie too really fucking flipped me out, The Day After Tomorrow.
I never watched it.
Fuck everyone, whoever made those scary ass movies about the world ending.
My scary movie was Knowing.
I was about to say Knowing. If you guys have never seen Knowing, it's fucking scary. It's also about the world ending.
Yeah, that Knowing is probably my most scary one.
Have you seen that one, man? Knowing? I'll make you watch it. It's fucking creepy. But what was the other time that the world was gonna end?
Every year.
You said there was another one about the Mayan calendar.
No, the other one was just that I guess years later they ended up finding like another Mayan calendar with like more.
Oh, yeah. Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, right? Please, Mayans, don't come for me. No, I'm pretty sure they ended up discovering like a whole nother like calendar and they were like, oh, here it is.
Like, we just didn't know where it was at.
Yeah. It was like all hidden. It was all under like the books.
Fun fact. Did you guys know my name's Mayan?
No, it's Yoatzi.
But it's from Mayan descent.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
Because she wears mayas.
Mayas. What are we talking about?
Mayans.
Oh, and then the other time that I actually did think something bad was going to really happen, but not in the sense of like catastrophic.
Catastrophical.
Yeah. Nah. Like, I didn't think the world was going to end with like volcanoes and shit like that and like earthquakes and tsunamis. But I thought we were all going to die in 2020 because of the fucking coronavirus.
Oh, yeah. I swear, yeah.
That one was awful. And like, I think just the way that it was advertised that people were like falling and dying. I was like, no, mamen. But that's how it was first advertised to us. I was like, oh my God, it's coming. It's coming. I still remember when it first started like popping up in China, right?
I don't remember.
I think it's began in China. And like they would start putting little dots of where like the cases were and what was popping up. And I would watch this like live calendar online. But I was like, bitch, that ain't never going to reach the US. So I was like, that is fucking stupid. And people would like talk about it. I was like, that's never coming. And then when it came.
And then when like people would like catch it and like Watson would show like a daughter and be like,
yeah.
It'd be like 1 case down in Watsonville, California.
Santa Cruz County. We'd be like, like it's coming.
And then like we'd see like the person and their address and we would go throw rocks.
Dude,
nah, just kidding.
Before,
it was scary.
Before there was the mask mandate and before we had to go on complete lockdown, there was just cases of it, right? And I was scared. So yo me puse una vez, fui a la Safeway in Watsonville. Me puse una pinche máscara because I was so scared. I didn't know. I thought it was airborne. I thought that by breathing it. And there was a case in Santa Cruz County. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I'm not catching the Rona today. So me puse una máscara. And I remember I was in one of the aisles, like of the frozen food. I was grabbing my food. And some lady saw me with the mask. Mm-hmm. And the lady was just like, like this bitch thought I was infected. This lady thought I was infected because I was like the only one in Safeway wearing a mask. Yeah. This is before they were like, wear a mask. Yeah. So I was the only one and the lady was like, like this bitch probably thought like, I was. She was like, this is the one case from Santa Cruz County.
Now, I had a similar experience because I was wearing my mask before like everybody was wearing their mask because I was hella scared too. And I forgot where I was going and I had my mask on. Everybody was just like, like staying away. Like I literally saw like a cop be like for me when I was just grabbing milk or trying to put gas and like people were like staying 15 feet from me. I literally almost got picked up by the FBI in a helicopter.
Bitch.
I was like, wait, I felt stupid because I was the only one with a mask.
Yeah, like I felt so stupid too. Like I was like, well, I just want to be safe. Yeah. But we were like a Target. They're like, that's Rona. Yeah. Do you remember when like we would get packages, we would like water them down and clean them with Clorox?
Yeah, would be like, déjalo afuera por unos 7 días.
Déjalo. I'm like, Mom, but it's food. Déjalo afuera.
Yeah, we couldn't touch the fucking Amazon packages for like a year.
Dude, yeah. And I really thought, because we would still get PR and shit, I'd be like cleaning my PR with gloves and a mask. I was so scared.
It was just like scary because I full on, you guys, like now that I think about it, I'm like, okay, like whatever. But like I full on believe that we were never getting back to this. Like
to reality?
ever. I thought there was forever getting. It's because you just saw so many major like changes in like the world. Like people 6 feet, all these stickers and like masks and like hand sanitizer and like just like all these little like regulations that were put in place that I felt were never gonna, and it slowly just went away because I remember like I don't know where now we're like
started opening back up
because there was still places that were like you can come in but you have to wear a mask or like 6 feet or like, and then just slowly little by little it all just.
I think what was like the most scariest thing to me was when they issued the lockdown. When we had to be like locked indoors, like you cannot fucking go outside. And our little town, I believe, had like a curfew, right? Watsonville had a curfew.
When it first started, we couldn't like
you couldn't be outside, and there was like cops patrolling the curfew just to make sure. And the streets were literally empty.
I remember I went out once with my dad to go get something, and I was like I felt like that one movie, the guy with the dog.
I Am Legend. Like,
I was like walking. I was like.
How the fucking buildings are growing tree branches already.
Bitch, basically. All the fucking weeds were like all tall and shit.
Yeah, I hated that time.
Yeah, it was scary. And there was a lot of animals actually that were out and about.
Really?
Like because there weren't like a lot of people. I remember seeing like little coyotes like around Watsonville. There was like these weird ass birds. Like I was just like things that I feel like were constantly things that were constantly like hiding. There was just like no people out, so they were like
wee. You know what? What if Mother Nature, because Earth is like a living organism, right? Or Earth is alive and well. What if Earth created COVID to like calm us the fuck down for a little bit and keep the pollution down and like just kill people?
Bitch, I'm like, well, I need to fucking meet Mother Nature
to kill like people because supposedly we're the virus on Earth.
Yeah,
we're like a virus to Earth. So Earth was like, let me cure myself real quick.
I don't give a fuck. I feel like we once a year,
we the people,
once a year, we need lockdowns.
I know. I second that motion. Like a fucking, at least like a 3-day worldwide lockdown.
Like nobody goes to work. Everybody just
stay the fuck home. Like no lights. Like use little candles.
Fuck you.
No water, just to give Earth
no water. Okay, actually, we're on two separate.
Just to give the Earth a little breather, reset. You know, yeah, at least once a day.
And like obviously for the Earth, but once a day. Oh my god! I'm like just kidding. Delete that thought.
Every few years, once a
day. Everyone's like. No, I feel like not only for like our Earth, but also I feel like for us as humans, I actually did feel really like in touch with myself during that time.
Yeah.
Because I feel like everybody was just kind of forced to be like outdoors in a way, in our own homes, just because everything was locked down. Nobody was going to work. Everybody was, I was really creative during that time. I remember that's when I did like my whole little like film studio at our old house. I painted the whole thing. I did like all these projects.
Yeah,
like,
people were so creative during that time.
Yeah, I feel like with so many things. And I feel like that's when a lot of like small businesses also came to life. People were just being so creative with so many different things.
Yeah.
That I was like, that was cool. I feel like a lot of people got to find new things within themselves during that time.
Yeah.
But obviously the downside was like all the lives that were lost during COVID, and that was very sad,
scary time,
depressing. So if anybody was affected during those times, so sorry.
Yeah, we're
Love
so sorry
to you guys and your family, because aside from all that stuff, like it was a very scary time.
And I think it's so crazy how we lived through it, and it's gonna be in textbooks one day. That like trips me the fuck out. Like how the plague is talked about now, like how we think about those times.
Pictures of us like doing TikToks,
bitch.
With masks.
I feel like TikTok took off during COVID.
Yeah.
Like it went boom because everybody was bored out. I'm bored in the house, then I'm in the house bored.
Yep.
Yeah, but I don't miss it, and I hope I never live through another bullshit like that again.
Oh yeah, me either. I hated that. It was so fucking scary.
Yeah.
But those were all of our conspiracies of Madonna and Rona.
Yeah, this was a cute episode. Well, not cute. It was a good episode. It was scary though.
But I hope you guys enjoyed, and let us know if you guys still want us to continue to do these like conspiracy mindfuck trip kind of like episodes. But yeah, spooky season's coming up and we're really excited.
I'm excited. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys want us to talk about in spooky season, or if you want us to bring any spooky guests.
Yeah, that
like Chucky.
We bring Alan. He just has a wig on.
Yeah, he's Chucky. Let us know, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Bye. Con tus hosts, Louie, Castro, a.k.a. La Más Perra.
Y Yoatzi, la más bella.
Why did that rhyme? Welcome back to another episode. Another and our final episode
of
for
2024,
this year.
You guys.
That's scary.
I say this every year, but it went by fast.
It did. Yeah, I feel like this year was definitely like, I don't know. Every month, I feel like there was something going on, and a busy year means a fast year.
Yeah, a good year too.
Yeah, this was a really good year, but I just can't believe we're finishing another year with PNS.
I feel like penis keeps us penis. Pretty Not Smart keeps us, because penis does too, but it keeps us busy.
Yeah, no, it definitely keeps us busy and it keeps
really
us entertained.
Busy. Yeah.
And I hope it keeps y'all entertained, because if you're getting bored, just let us know so we continue doing it.
So we can keep boring you.
I know. Before we continue with this year's last epi, Yoatzi's gonna...
No, before we get there, I'm pissed.
What?
I'm gonna tell him shit.
What?
Because the last time I checked, it was in May. We hit 100K subs. That was in May. And now it's June, July, August, September, October, November, December. It's been 7 months. And we're at 136K.
Yeah, we're not even halfway more.
What the fuck's good?
And you know what? If 2 + 2 is 4, then what the fuck's this? Because we get hell of y'all listening to our episodes every week. Bianca, you're probably listening right now, and you haven't even hit that subscribe button.
Literally, go check. And you're like, oh, fuck.
So I'm gonna start blocking every single one of y'all so y'all don't even listen in general.
Because we told you guys, and we're serious. Every time, I don't give a fuck. Every time we hit 100K, we're gonna have another 100K dinner.
A pizza party.
At Chuck E. Cheese.
We're all like elementary school students.
We're all like 1 slice each, please.
I know.
Little triangle.
They're like tiny, skinny ass ones.
Because if you guys didn't know, if you're maybe new to our podcast, in May, we hit 100K subscribers and we hosted a very lovely,
intimate,
bougie dinner at Calaveras. It was at Calaveras, and we spoiled, it was like 15 of our listeners.
I think 15 or 20, I don't remember.
15 or 20 of our listeners. We took them to dinner. We gave them goodie bags. We
gave them drinks. We gave them merch.
It was so fun. It was a moment.
But we obviously bring this up because not only do we also want to hit 200K subs, but we want to have another dinner with you guys. And not only did we do a dinner, but we also did a club hosting.
That's right.
You don't remember, dumbass?
No, I'm pregnant.
We did a club hosting for anybody who wasn't able to make it to the dinner because we hand selected a few of you guys so that it was very intimate. Yeah. We still partied and turned up with a bunch of y'all at the club.
That was fun.
We really want to do that again. So if you're a listener or a watcher, make sure you subscribe so that we can do another one.
Yes, and it's just YouTube. Just go on YouTube real quick and hit that bell.
But also anywhere else that you guys listen to, thank you guys so much for listening.
Thank you.
And we appreciate it, you guys. Even if you're not subscribed, I know you're still watching.
I hope we hit it in 2025.
No, I wanted it by this year.
No, before.
So send it to your mama, your papi, your hermana, your pescado, your doggy, anybody. Hit subscribe. And
Louie said he'll buy you a new phone if you get us to
200K. Hella go broke.
You buy everyone a new phone.
I like sell my house to buy everyone phones. 200,000 phones.
Yes, sir. But before we continue, I'm gonna hop in to some fun facts because I feel like the last episodes I didn't do fun facts.
Wait, facts as fun in like facts. Multiple? You have multiple?
Kinda.
Okay. Give us your dumbass facts of the day.
Well, I'm pretty sure I talked about it last year. But I'm gonna fucking talk about it again.
No.
Because it's a reminder. Because I'm pretty sure we have new listeners that maybe didn't watch last year's episode.
It's the same amount. We've been stuck at 130K like the whole year.
The New Year's traditions that we gotta keep alive. They're fun facts, but they're Mexican traditions, and one of them that I feel really worked for me was to get under la mesa. To do that. If you don't know, it's like Mexican little sayings, right? So if you're single and you're like, fuck, next year I really want to be in a relationship, like in a good ass relationship, one of the traditions that you're supposed to do is you're supposed to get under the table right at midnight, right? Like as soon as it hits.
What if it's 1 minute after you're done?
No, right at midnight. Like as soon as it hits midnight, be like, fuck the hugs, fuck the kisses. Just run to the table and be like, if you want to hug me down here. And like hugs and stuff. And supposedly that's supposed to bring you love for the next coming year. So for 2025, and hopefully you get in a relationship. And I did that the year before me and Alex got into a serious relationship.
Oh.
So it worked for me.
So if you guys try it out and you don't get cuffed up at the end of 2025, go flood her comments with hate. Just kidding.
You stupid bitch. You fucking lie to me.
That's not a fact.
Yeah, it is.
That's a myth.
Nope, that's a fact. And then there's another one. I like this one.
The uvas.
The uvas, I was gonna wait for that one, but that one you basically eat 12 uvas, right?
I think it is 12.
Te comes 12 uvas, but for every grape you eat, you make a wish. So what I would advise was take out your notes, write 12 wishes. Once it hits midnight, eat the grapes and make all your wishes, and hopefully they come true in the next year.
It's like a way of manifestation.
Manifestate. Yeah.
Anastasia.
That. And then the last one that I have, I've never done this one, but maybe I should do it this year.
What?
They say that if you want this coming year to be a year full of traveling for you and like adventure, you grab your luggage. El luggage que sea, you go outside and you just like walk around the corner with it.
Yeah.
And I think it's like you take a few laps, just like 2 or 3 laps walking around the corner with your luggage. Yeah. And that's supposed to bring you lots of like traveling to the next year.
It's like another way of manifesting.
We should do it, race.
What happens if you fall? I mean, you're not going to make it.
You're not going to make it. Your plane's going to fall. I'm just kidding.
Bitch, fuck you.
I'm kidding.
Well, there's another one that I'm surprised you didn't throw in there because I feel like
one?
this one's very popular. So this one, I think it's also as soon as it's about to hit midnight. So like at 11. No, right as soon as it hits midnight. You twerk and your butt grows. You twerk.
I'm like, oh my God, that makes so much sense. My stomach grew.
Babe, like I think you belly dance.
I was like, it's huge.
No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I feel like those are all like ways of manifesting and putting it into the air.
Yeah.
But in my I really do believe in manifesting. I've said that a million times. And last year, I think it was at your house in January. I can't believe that was a year ago. You hosted a mood board for 2024.
Oh my, what the fuck?
Was that a year ago?
That was a year ago.
Yeah.
That's right. Addie bought all the magazines. We need to do that again.
And we basically did a mood board and we all manifested a bunch of things. And I feel like most of the things, I need to re-look at it, but I feel like most of the things on my mood board definitely came true. And my biggest one was traveling. And I traveled so much this year.
You did.
And I feel like when you guys are saying out loud or wishing your manifestations while you eat your uvas or go under the table or whatever, it's a great practice to continue not only like remembering your manifestations, but also obviously making steps to get closer to those goals, because you can't just say it and sit down and like wait for it to magically appear.
You have to like take the steps.
Take the steps and also remind yourself, because when you remind yourself, you have a goal, and when you have a goal, you are driven, and when you're driven, you have a car, and when you have a car, you go faster, and when you have to pay for gas, you pay for gas.
Question, did you have your mood board up?
No.
Okay, I didn't either.
It was on the floor.
Mine, I don't know where it's at. It's in the garage. But part of the mood board, you're supposed to have it like in your room or somewhere where you can see it daily as like a daily reminder.
Yeah. That's why I was like repeating it.
Yeah, and that's where I fucked up. I don't know where my mood board is
because you don't even remember your goals.
I remember my goals. They're like in the back of my head, and I remember what it looks like. I think one of them was getting pregnant.
Really?
Yeah, I think I put a little baby in there.
Oh, I think you did.
I need to check back, but I'm pretty sure I put a little baby in there.
A little booger. Like,
Alex's butt.
Ew. I'm like, let me help you find it.
I need to look back. I'm gonna go look for it. But definitely good idea to do it, because it was a cute little experience.
If we find them, let's post a picture on PNS Instagram.
Yeah, and we'll say what came true.
Yeah. We'll show mine and we'll say what came true, and then you can show yours and say what came true. And nothing came true.
We're like, folks, rip it or never mind.
We don't even post it. Like, just kidding, you guys, we lost them.
We're like, we don't know what happened to them.
If we don't post it, it's because we couldn't find them. But I'm pretty sure I know where mine's at.
Nothing came true.
Oh, wait, you know what? We took pictures the day we made them, so we should be able to find them. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we posted him on IG. And then we posted him on story. I think I posted 7. They're like, no, you're not supposed to do that. I don't know if people told you shit. They're like, you're not supposed to post it, because if people see it, they're going to fuck up your dreams and goals.
Oh, yeah. It's kind of like malojo vibes.
Todo es malojo vibes.
But the thing is that ours was just pictures. So, like, nobody knew what it was.
A plane? Nobody knew what it was.
What if I wanted to buy a plane? That was one of my goals.
Yeah.
Buy Kylie's plane.
Buy Kylie's pink plane.
No, but it was just a bunch of pictures. I feel like you wouldn't really be able to tell what it was. But it was there.
Yeah, I'm going to still post it.
But as the year is coming to a finale, I want to talk about our New Year resolutions. What is one of your New Year resolutions? Have you put any thought into it?
Kinda. It's kind of like the same stupid shit I have every year that I can't
That's why it doesn't come
accomplish.
true. What?
Well, one of them, God help me. When is this gonna magically happen for me?
What?
Waking up early. Look, I don't mean fucking like 5 a.m. early, but I want to be like a 8 a.m. girly. Yeah. Like get up, con mi cafecito, and like it be a vibe.
Yeah.
But I just can't. And this year, I feel like I was kind of getting in a groove of things. I was like, all right. I was doing my very, very best to wake up earlier than usual. But bitch, then I got all pregnant. Oh. And I like backtracked really bad. And now I feel like I have to sleep in. Like my body's like, no.
It's tired.
Descansa. But that's like literally, well, I'm probably going to be forced to wake up early because of the baby. I'm kind of on the baby's time.
You're on and off.
But we'll see. That's still one of my biggest goals I have yet to accomplish.
If I could give some advice to that, to you and to anybody listening, I will say, I think when I was on my roll, because I fucked it up too. Like right now I'm back to like trying to get into that like rhythm. And it's
you
so
were
hard.
on a roll waking up early.
Yeah, I was up by like 7:30. I was eating breakfast at 8:30, but I fucked it up all over again. And right now I'm struggling so hard to wake up.
Yeah.
But what helped me the most was having a reason to wake up. Okay. And because if you don't have a reason, you're not gonna wake up. You're gonna hear your alarm and you're like, like, what are you gonna do?
Right. And like the gym was my reason. I was like, I have to go because of kids club or whatever. But right now I'm not working out as consistent, so maybe that's why.
Well, also for me, like the gym was a reason, but sometimes it wasn't enough for me to get up. I
don't give a fuck.
You know how like I planned my whole day?
Yeah.
I would plan it so tight that it was very much like, if you don't wake up right now to go to the gym, you're not going to have any time the rest of the day. And that would make me mad. Yeah. So then I was just like, so when I would hear my alarm, I was like, it's now or you're going to be frustrated for the rest of the day because you're not going to be able to go to the gym. So I feel like that was my reason. So I would jam pack my day with things that I had to do to force myself and remind myself, like, if you don't get up right now, you're not going to be able to do it. So that's what I'm saying. I feel like having a reason to wake up is probably what's going to help you wake up, because if you have the rest of your day free or you don't have shit planned or nothing that's important, you're going to be like,
like, ¿qué importa?
Yeah, because that's happened to me. And then I'm just like,
right.
I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to wake up. I could just do it later.
You're right. Like today, I forced myself to wake up around 10-ish. Because if not, I'll stay in bed till 11, dude. Yeah. I'm like, because also I do have a little bit of insomnia. All my pregnant girls know that pregnancy insomnia hits different. And I'm falling asleep at like 1 or 2. Oh, it just kind of depends when my body's like, all right, bitch. Like I somehow, like right before bed, I'm like, poof. I'm like, I should go do laundry. I should go wash dishes. Yeah. Like, what the fuck? But yeah, that also is affecting my sleep. But today I was like, oh my God, we need to film Pretty Not Smart. So I got up. I forced myself to be up by like 10 so I could do my hair and I could do my makeup. So that was definitely a big reason. Yeah. So you're right. I'm going to try that.
So you had like a reason to get
so
your
we
day
have to
started.
film Pretty Not Smart every day.
I know. I like it.
I'm like, just so I could get up.
An episode every single day.
Imagine. I think they'd hate us.
No, that's literally a perfect example. So today we're filming for PNS and it is Sunday. We don't really film on Sundays anymore.
Oh, yeah.
But this is literally how my day is, you guys. My day is jam-packed. I was supposed to wake up just to get ready to come and film. And then the rest of my day is like busy, busy, busy. But then I was like, shit, I'm not going to have time to go to the gym after. So I was like, the only time I'm going to have to go to the gym is before we film PNS. So instead of sleeping in, I forced my ass to wake up. And on a Sunday, I woke up really early when I went to the gym. And now I'm here.
What time did you get to the gym?
I got to the gym not too early. I got there at 10.
Oh, that's cute. That's a good time.
Yesterday, I woke up early as well, Saturday, so that I can go to the gym. So today I was like, if I don't wake up, I'm not going to have time to go to the gym. So I woke up early and I went to gym and now I'm here. And then I have rest of shit to do.
Period. But yeah. I like that you do that you like jam pack your days.
Yeah.
I want to do that, but I feel like it's hard for me to stick to a very organized schedule because parents' life kind of revolves around the kids.
Yeah.
It depends like what's going on with them. We can't, like if it was just me and Meh, I feel like it would be a lot, there'd be more structure.
Yeah.
But yesterday I was talking to a friend and we're like, damn, our lives literally revolve around the kids' schedule. Like that's when we figure things out.
Yeah. So, yeah, because for me, it's just me. Just take care of myself.
That's good though. I feel like it's really good. I didn't get a chance to do that. All sad. No, I love my life. I'm happy.
But now I have a headache.
Oh yeah, he said he had a headache. You know what I was gonna tell you too?
What?
We were at the gym together on Friday, but we just didn't bump into each other.
Really?
Yeah, and I only found out because so May goes to the gym at fucking 5 a.m. Yes. Crack of dawn. And I'm not gonna fucking do that shit.
I'm literally like waking up and May already had a full fucking day. Dude, I'm like, I just woke up.
He'll be like, I already went to the gym. I had my breakfast. I went for a swim. I took Travis to school. I changed out. I'm like, hello, like, good morning.
For him, it's already good night.
But he goes really fucking early, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that shit. So then I got up around like 10 again, and I was like, I need to go to the gym because I want to take care of my body right now. So I forced myself to go. I ended up getting to the gym close to like 12:30.
Okay.
And I was like about to go warm up, and I see my friend, and she's like, your brother's here. And I was like, no, he's not. And then she's like, yeah, I just ran into him. And I was like, what the fuck? So I'm all like scoping out to see if I see you. I never fucking saw you. What? And then I told Erica, and I was like, if you see him, just like let me know where the fuck he's at, because I think he left. She texted me like 30 minutes later. She's like, I think he's leaving. He just finished in the treadmill. And I was like, nice. So we were there at the exact same time, but we just didn't run into each other.
Just working out different things.
Yeah, we're like, I imagine we just walked right next to each other to see each other. I was like, we're like, yeah, no flipping off.
Stupid ass.
All right. Yeah.
All right. I was like waiting for you to say something else.
We're just like the end.
Well, dumbass bitch didn't ask me what my New Year resolution is.
I knew I'd ask. She was something.
Like, yeah, I'm done. So what's next? So my New Year resolution, thanks for asking, my love. For my New Year,
is to buy a new dog. No, Louie, don't do it, Louie.
No, I don't want a new dog. All right. For my New Year resolution, I think I want to do more me time.
More.
I think I had said this earlier. I think that was one of my New Year resolutions for this year, but I feel like I didn't fully accomplish it, but I did learn.
But like, what do you mean by more me time?
Learning how to say no to dumbasses like you. Just kidding. I feel like before I was a very big yes man, where like anything that I was asked to do, I would say yes. And sometimes it was for good things, but also just for like bad things. Like if my day was really packed or I didn't want to do something or somebody invited me to do something, I was just like, yes, because I hated saying no.
You had more FOMO.
Yeah, I would have FOMO, but I also just didn't want people to think that I didn't care to be there. So this year I definitely practiced saying no. And it did make me feel like shit for a lot of things. Like there were a few parties I said no to. There were a few things that I couldn't make it to. I feel like I was a little bit more like taken back from being so much with like my friends. But I think it definitely helped me kind of get back in like my rhythm of like the things that I want to do. And I feel like that was good because this year, if you asked me what my hobby was, I wouldn't know what to tell you. I'd just be like, I don't have a hobby.
So you still don't really have a hobby? Because I remember last year too.
Yeah, no, I think this next year, I think now I'll be able to really practice and figure out what it is that like I enjoy doing and then what I want to do, because I already kind of figured out that it's okay to say no.
Ooh,
and I'm like, okay, like if I can't make it to something, like, sorry, I can't be there. Or like if I just don't want to go for whatever reason, then I just won't be there. Mm-hmm. And I feel like that was really scary for me to think about in the past, saying no to somebody. Because I didn't want them to think that I didn't care about the friendship. I didn't want them to think that like I didn't care to be there. But it's all just for like my own peace of mind. But also like if I'm really stressed or I simply just can't go because of time, then like it's okay to say no.
Yeah, like it's not the end of the world. It's totally okay to miss it.
And yeah, I feel like I definitely said no a lot. And although I did get a little bit of FOMO missing out on things, at the end, I was able to do something for myself that I was like, yay, whether it was cleaning or whether it was going to the gym or whether it was simply just staying home because I didn't have the energy to do something. Mm-hmm. And I was like, hey.
I like that.
Yeah, it's a little lonelier road, but I feel like the outcome is a little bit more peace of mind.
It's definitely, it can be lonely, but it's like more like intimate time that you get to spend with yourself and like your thoughts and just what's going on and just kind of just thinking. And you know what? Louie has, I don't know if you still have your extra room that you said you want to turn into like your little knick-knack hobby room.
Oh, yeah.
I hope you do that because I feel like that everyone should have like a safe space somewhere in their house, whether it's like a little corner, a little shelf, like just anything that, like I know your house is like your safe space, right? Because you can decorate it how you want. But everyone should have like somewhere where like you can fully just like let go and be creative.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes
so
sense.
I feel like, well, you have your bedroom, pero eso es como para dormir and, you know, and the idea of him having like his own little, I guess, creative room.
Yeah.
Little crafty room. I'm like, oh, Louis can probably figure out what his fucking hobbies are now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should really look into that. Hello? Is my mic working? I think I unplugged it.
I can hear you.
Hello?
Perfectly fine.
I'm just going deaf.
Hold on, we're gonna take a pause. I've been thinking about making that like a little room just so that I have a place to be a little bit more creative. And it's not because I don't have space in my house to be creative, but I try to make my house look as clean as possible because I'm a messy kind of girl. So my furniture and everything is a little bit more downplayed when it comes to color and stuff, because I feel like sometimes color can tend to look a little bit messy. So I was thinking of doing like that room just so that I can do whatever the fuck I wanted in there and like kind of let my creative juices flow when it comes to coloring, because I do like coloring. For real, that's not fucking scary. You're like, oh, but to basically just hang up a bunch of paintings and do all my knickknacks, put a lot of like my Stitch stuff up because I don't really have a place for them.
Oh, yeah.
Just things like that. But I don't know. We'll see. I think I just really want to figure out what it is I enjoy doing before I commit to making like a room dedicated to that. But what about you? Do you have another New Year's bumpy?
Yes. I have another one, but how do I say this?
It's for you to end this podcast.
I'm over it. Last year I really wanted to get off of my meds.
Ooh, yeah.
Off of my antidepressants.
Yeah.
So that was my resolution for coming into 2024. And guess the fuck what?
What?
I finally got off of them fully 100%. I no longer take them. It's been like almost 2 weeks.
Oh shit, you're like
I'm like
off. Oh my god.
Like
congrats.
completely off.
Wow.
And that was a big goal of mine just because I always knew from the very beginning that I didn't want to stick to my antidepressants for life, because there's people who need them for life and that's totally fine. Yeah. But I knew I didn't want that to be me. I felt like I was just going through a lot of trauma and different changes in my life when I needed them. And I just needed a little boost to help me get out of it.
And help you get through those times.
Yes. I just needed help. So that's what I did. And, but you know, it was a journey being on them too. Like it came with pros and it came with cons. Yeah. And I knew since the moment I got on them, and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to be on these shits forever. I'm going to like work on my mental health, because I know if I work hard enough, eventually I'll be able to get off of them.
Yeah.
Like I truly believe that. And I knew that my anxiety and depression was bad, but it wasn't as bad as unfortunately some people get it, where it's like really, really bad. And I was like, no, bitch, you can fix this. Like, come on, échale ganas. So that was my goal. And this year, before I got pregnant, I was like, I don't want to be on these shits anymore. I was like, I feel good. I can do this. So I slowly started tapering off. I went from like 10 milligrams to 7.5, and then I dropped it down to 5. So I was able to get to 5, and I was still going to continue tapering off. But then I found out I was pregnant at 5. Yeah. And I started getting a lot of anxiety again, but because when you're pregnant, you have all these hormones, you have all these thoughts, all these feelings. And my doctor and I talked to Alex, and we're like, just stay on 5 for right now. Like, just stay there. Don't do anything. Yeah. But then I did talk to my OBGYN, my baby doctor, and I told him I am on this medication. I was on Lexapro. And he told me that ideally for pregnancy, you don't want to be on Lexapro when you're like closer to giving birth, like when you're on like your 7th month. You don't want to be on it, just because it can, like, it's a really, really low percentage, but the baby can have like, I think, breathing problems and just like other health issues to your baby.
It's like a risk.
So this is very, very, very tiny risk. He told me like, look, if we can't get you off, it's such a small risk that it's totally okay. We can keep you on. We'll monitor you. But ideally, I would love for you to get off of it. And he told me that, and I kept that in mind at the beginning of my pregnancy. And then I just saw him, like maybe 3 weeks ago, I saw him. And I asked him again, hey, when did you want me to get off my medication? I'm on 5 milligrams right now. And he was like, you still have some time. I want you to get closer to like 28 weeks. And then we could start weaning you off. And I was like, okay. And then after I went home that day, something inside me was like, bitch, like, why are you still on these? Like, you got this. Like, you can totally do it. If he's going to have you get off of them eventually, like, just fucking do it now. Like, you're fine. You have support. You can do it. And so I talked to my OBGYN and I talked to my psych doctor, the one that gives me my medication. And he told me literally the same thing as my OBGYN. And he was like, yeah, I don't think you should be on it, like, further along in your pregnancy. So if you're thinking of tapering off, right now is good. And you're on 5 milligrams. So you should just be able to stop and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I got off the phone that day and I talked to Alex and I was like, all right, today was the last day I took them. I'm not taking them anymore. And I just stopped.
Dang, oh my God.
And then the next day I was like, I died. I'm just kidding.
And the day after that, she had a whole emotional roller coaster.
I know the thing that is different was I didn't get depressed. Gracias, Dios. There's no depression. I did notice a tiny bit of anxiety, but mainly, this is the funniest thing. If you know, like if you are on antidepressants, we get these things when you get off of your medication called brain saps. Think about it as if like somebody got like a taser and they zap you.
You'll fucking die.
It doesn't feel like that though. Like I'll be doing something and my brain just kind of like it resets, like it boosts.
I'm a robot.
And no, literally. And so I looked it up and I was like, bitch, I'm going fucking crazy. Yeah. And it's called like brain saps. And basically it said that because your brain was so used to receiving this type of medication so often because it's a brain thing. Yeah. Your brain doesn't have that anymore. So it kind of technically does kind of reboot a little bit. Like just like a quick little reboot. Yeah. And I'm just like, I feel like I twitch. But internally I'm like, I just like twitch a little bit. So I've been feeling that. And then I've just been crying. I've been very emotional.
Crying is good.
But I was telling men, I was like, I low-key kind of missed this. Because before I feel like I was seca. I wasn't really crying. Yeah. The last like, unless something really crazy happened, then bitch, I would cry. Yeah. But other than that, I wouldn't really cry. So these last couple of days, I'm like, Alex.
It's just like little things.
Yeah, I'm like, just like crying nonstop. And like, it sucks, but in a way, I'm like, I had this all built
like,
in.
I feel real.
I'm like, I can feel again.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably just a timing thing where like right now, you're not used to it. But I feel like over time, it'll probably not make you cry as easy.
Yeah,
You'll just get used to controlling your emotions.
Like warming up again to the emotions.
Let them all out.
But I'm really happy that I was able to do this. And then I'm just praying to God that I don't get postpartum depression. But if I do, I just still don't want to get back on medication. Like I feel like I'm mentally stronger, like so much stronger that if I do get the postpartum depression, I'll be like, let's go to the gym.
And also I feel like it was good that you kind of like slowly started coming off of them.
Yeah, like really, really slowly.
And not only did you like slowly come off of them, but also like you have, if everything goes well, you have your whole pregnancy to still practice. Like, and know what it's like to be dealing with your emotions one-on-one. So like if you do get postpartum depression, which I hope not. It won't hit you like a fucking truck.
Like, and then I also did have it. I had it pretty bad with Ella. Yeah. So I know kind of what to expect. Mm-hmm. And then with Ella, it hit me like a bus because I didn't know what to expect. It just hit me and I was like, what the fuck's happening to me? And I was like, oh, I got the baby blues. So I just really, really hope that it doesn't get that bad.
Yeah, I don't know how much I believe in like, I don't know how much I because I'm not a girl. All right. People are like, really? I don't know how much I believe in like women being different depending on whether they're having a boy or a girl. But I will say that this pregnancy, so far from what I see, is very different from your pregnancy with Ella.
Yeah,
like I feel like I see you more energized. I feel like I still see you like getting ready and doing your own thing. And I feel like with Ella, I feel like you were just drained of so much.
Yeah, and también it was the timing. My baby girl was not planned, Alex. It wasn't planned. It was a surprise. And me and Alex were also just getting to learn the ropes of our new relationship. So I wouldn't say that the timing was not there, but it was just like a shock. So I feel like that also put it into perspective, and that's why it was like a little rocky. I was confused a lot. I was just like going through a lot. And then the difference is that with this baby, it was a planned, wanted pregnancy. So I feel like this is probably the best pregnancy that I've had out of my 3.
Yeah, because the first one was obviously your first one, so you were like
the fuck.
Then Ella, I feel like you were kind of like all over the place, and like now if you guys are like ready, you guys already know what to expect, you guys already know what's going on, so you're probably like,
I'm so excited. Yeah. I'm so happy. And then I already started buying the baby like a bunch of things. I don't think I told you, but I don't think I'm having a baby shower.
Oh, they're gonna say a baby boy,
bitch. Oh.
Why not, dumbass?
They're boring.
Don't want to see family or friends.
No, I just feel like I'm tired, Louie.
I ain't tired of getting gifts and being celebrated.
No, I loved my
Shut up.
I loved my gender reveal so much, so I feel like I got the gist of the family and the love in my gender reveal. And we want to go on vacations. Fuck you.
I ain't giving you cash. All right.
Bitch.
She's going to be like, this year we decided to just do an intimate baby shower if you guys want to send money for a vacation.
No, instead of, I was telling Meg that instead of spending the money that I would on the baby shower, because it does get a little pricey, because I want to go all out, instead of doing all that, we want to take the kids to this Disney resort in Hawaii.
Oh, that's really boring.
Fuck you. I think it's because it'll be our last vacation as a family of 4.
That's for you, the Disney trip.
That you don't think the kids want to see Mickey and Minnie in Hawaii.
That's for her.
I'm all excited. I'm like, the kids.
Why the fuck do you go to Hawaii every time you're pregnant?
I've never been to Hawaii pregnant.
With Ella when you were like throwing up everywhere and shit.
But that was like, I was like 2 months pregnant.
No, but I can see that. I feel like obviously parties are costly. Yeah. So like instead of paying for a baby shower, you're gonna put that money into like a memory for you guys and your kids.
Yeah, and I literally already have almost everything I need for the baby. We have the crib, I have a bassinet, I have the baby swing you gave me, I have a stroller, I have everything.
So you were just kind of like, what would be the point?
Yeah, like all he kind of needs are my chichi and clothes.
Another implant.
Yeah, my implant clothes. So I'm like, nah, babe.
Yeah, I can see that. I feel like that could be a cute thing for you guys. And that would be like your baby shower.
Yeah, in Hawaii with Mickey and Minnie.
See you guys there. Like we're all celebrating.
We all teleport, the whole family.
For real, huh? Well, that's cute.
What about you? How's your mental health this year, and how do you hope to improve it in 2025?
I'm pregnant. Nah, just kidding.
You too.
Mental health pretty good.
Yay!
Way better than last year.
Yay!
But I think one thing that's gonna really help me a lot
is alcohol.
It's like shot. Giving up PNS. I'm just kidding. No, I've had this really big urge, and I haven't done it because I feel like I need help. But I have this huge urge to do a factory fucking reset on my house. All right.
What do you mean?
I need to declutter. And that is going to help me so much.
You are pregnant, babe.
I'm all hungry. I'm on a diet. All right. No, but I have this huge urge to declutter. I want, like, I'm walking around my house right now. I'm like, I want to declutter so many things because I have so many things from years upon years upon years upon years, things that I don't need. And the only reason I haven't done it is because I genuinely need help doing it, because I have so much clothes that I want to get rid of. And like, it's not to say that I have so much clothes, because I do, but I don't. I just feel like I have so much clothes from years ago that I will not get rid of. And that's for so many things that I don't wear, things that I don't use, things that I don't need in my house. But I feel like low key, I'm a little bit of a hoarder, and I got that from my parents. And I feel like a lot of like Latinos can relate to this. I feel like a lot of times our households are like hoarder homes growing up. And that's just, I think it comes from our parents having it difficult, that like we don't want to get rid of things. Right. We know how much things cost, or we know where things came from, and like I don't know, like even now, like gracias a Diosito, I am way, way more financially stable than like I obviously was when I first started living alone and stuff. But I'm like, I just simply cannot get rid of things because I am attached to them.
Like they have sentimental value.
Sentimental value, or they remind me of a certain time in my life, or somebody gifted it to me. Like I have these fucking PJs that my mom gave me like fucking years ago, and I won't get rid of them because then it makes me sad too. I'm like, my mommy bought me this with her money.
Yeah.
But ya no me caben las pinches nalgas. That was like before BBL. I was like dented in, and right now I'm fucking like 5 BBLs in. And I'm like, I'm not going to, I don't fit into them.
Yeah.
But then I feel bad. And there's like pairs of shoes that I don't use. And it's just like, so many things that it drives me crazy because I'm like, they don't need to be here. And I just need to, you know, get rid of them and feel like I'm starting clean. And I think that's also going to help me a lot with like decluttering.
I feel
mentally.
that, yeah.
But it's just a project that I need help with and I really want to do.
You should do it. I feel like it's going to help. Like you said, it's going to give you a reset.
Yeah.
I think you definitely should do it. And remember my nanny?
Which one of them all?
I don't want to say her name,
The
but
recent
Travis's first nanny.
Oh, yeah.
I loved her.
Mm-hmm.
She was awesome. And then she recommended me this lady named Marie Kondo. Mm-hmm. Was that her name, eh? And she's like a super organizer lady. Very clean. Like she literally helps people with hoarding problems and people who don't know how to declutter. Uh-huh. She gave me her little book. And she taught me a lot from reading the little book. And I watched her show. She has a show on Netflix. Right. And I watched it. It was really, really good. And basically, one of the things that she teaches you is, I know a lot of things hold a lot of sentimental value, like cards that you get for Christmas or cards that you get for your birthday or clothes, stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that you should keep it and just kind of let it collect space and keep it like that. So instead, what she recommends to do is to get that piece of like clothing, like this pillow, and literally tell it like, thank you so much for the beautiful memories and the things that you remind me of, but it's time for me to let you go because from like my mental state and just to have a clean and happy home, I need to let you go. So you think,
wow, burn it.
You think it, you give it a hug, a kiss, whatever you need to do, and throw it away or give it away.
I can't do that, honey. Just kidding. Imagine like, thank you. Like, thank you for helping me when I was sad.
But it's time for you to go.
I'll let her free. Honey. She's like,
he just puts her in the middle of the street, hoping she like runs away.
Somebody's like, bitch. No, I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, that makes sense. It's just really hard.
It is hard. But you know what? I've practiced that and I've done that. Mm-hmm. And I've done that because I'm the same way. I was like, oh, my mommy gave me this sweater. Yeah. But then I would remember Marie Kondo and I'd be like, thank you so much for the memories. I literally would hug it and then just put it in a bag. And guess what? Ahorita ya no me acuerdo. Se te olvidan las cosas. Right. Louie's like, not me. I'll always remember.
No. Like growing
Bitch,
up.
has hella anxiety.
I know. I'm like already scared. I'm like, growing up, I feel like our house was full of a lot of things. Like so much clutter.
Yeah, I feel like I don't remember that.
What? You don't remember like it being clutter?
Like I'm trying to remember. I do remember certain like closets and areas.
I think more like, for example, our yard, like that little like room where the lavadora was.
Oh my god! And outside
was like
with the big blue tarp.
Oh yeah, like things like that. Like
you're right.
It's just like hoarder things that we don't use, toys, and it was so many things that we
were just there.
Yeah, or even like I still find it crazy. I mean, not really crazy, but yes, crazy how like when I used to live with my mom still, I had 3, almost 4 bedrooms. I had the garage after you moved out. I had my room and I had my other room and I had shit outside. And it was just like so many things. So there was just so much going on all the time. And I don't, that doesn't mean that I like hated it. No, I loved it. I have like the best childhood memories with all of those things. But I think that's why my house, sometimes I feel like some people think it's kind of like boring because everything's white and it's like cream and it's just like, you know,
very simple.
Yeah, but I feel like because my head is also always jam-packed with so much shit, like I come home and I'm like,
You want it to be clean.
Yeah, and like I don't really want a lot of craziness. And that's why I wanted like that room that you were mentioning to like let out all of that. But
I just saw pinche cochinero.
I know, it's on my cochinero room. No, but I think I want to clean out my house and get rid of things that I don't need and clothes and stuff. And I think it'll help
You definitely
me.
should.
Yeah, maybe not hold cinnamon in your
You should take advantage that Nea's coming and be like, Nea, help me.
Bitch, she's gonna be like,
Andrea is actually really, really good at like organizing and decluttering. That's true. One of the last time, well, she broke a fucking door of mine the last time I asked her to help me.
For your fucking closet.
I have doors and they're made out of glass. They're like little squares. And I told her, and I was like, Sissy, can you just organize my bags and make them look super fucking cute? Because she knows how to organize really well. I just left her up there. She was listening to music while I was doing something else. And then she just comes downstairs all sad. She's like, it's really bad. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And I was like, what? She's like, please don't be mad. I'm so sorry. And I was like, She was using these metal hangers that I have to put my bags. Yeah. And one of them literally, I don't know how the fuck, it just fell so intensely. And it shattered one of the glasses. It just went, exploded everywhere. And then I wasn't mad. I was like, who cares? We could just replace it. But Andrea was so fucking sad. And I was like, Andrea, it's like, fine. She's like, I'm so sorry. She's like, I don't even want to look at it. And I was like, Andrea, it's okay. It's a fucking little piece of glass. Like, we'll just fix it.
Yeah.
But besides her breaking our shit, I'm just kidding. She's really good at helping you declutter and clean.
We'll see.
So be like, Andrea.
She breaks all my glass doors.
She's all mad at you. She's like,
it's like you need a new mirror.
Yeah,
right.
But you should do that.
We'll see. But that's probably like one of my top ones. Do you have another New Year Pompilution?
I do. But and that is, well, it's just basically to keep continuing something that I really learned and loved from this year. And it's to treasure and take care and love my friendships that I have made.
Oh, yes.
Because I made really good friendships this last year. And they mean the world to me. Bitch. But I also got some shit to talk about. Miley, what's good?
What?
Ready for the team? Record. I'm just kidding. So I noticed something crazy. Very crazy. So my birthday just passed, right? November. And this year I didn't want to do anything for my birthday. Excuse me. Because I was in my first trimester of pregnancy and I was just fucking dying. Like, leave me the fuck alone, everyone. I just wanted to be in a cave. But usually I'm super used to this since I started doing social media. Not just making it sound like I'm so used to this, but ever since we started doing social media, brands would send us flowers for our birthdays.
Yeah.
Right? Bitch. So I was kind of used to getting all these flowers and birthday wishes from all these brands. Like, bitch, I remember my island would get full in my house. Like, even this, not this birthday, last birthday, lleno de flowers from all these fucking crazy brands, right?
Yeah.
And this year, I got no fucking flowers from anyone.
And that made you sad?
Anyone. Fuck all of you. No one. Babosos.
Yeah.
Except one brand, and it's gold dipped.
Oh, that's cute.
They're so sweet. They didn't send me one set of flowers. They sent me two separate sets of beautiful flowers. And I didn't get to post them because we were in
Por eso no te mandan.
No. We were in Vegas for my birthday. Right? We were in Vegas for my birthday. When I came back, ya estaban todas sequitas mis flores. Because my mom brought them in and she took care of them for me. Pero cuando llegué, ya estaban sequitas. So I didn't want them to think like, post them all secas.
Oh yeah, I'd be like,
but,
why are you showing them?
They told me like, hey, your birthday flowers are getting there soon. And I was like, oh my God. I was like, thank you so much. It meant so much que se acordaron de mí, you know? Pero to tell you, I'm not going to lie, I sí me agüité that all these brands, all of a sudden, they're like, who? What's your fucking, what? Just, like, I don't know. It made me feel some type of way. It made me feel really lonely. Que nadie se acordó. I was like, chingue su madre. Me puse triste. And I was sad for about like a few days. But then me puse a pensar bien las cosas. And I was like, wait. And I was like, this is like a completely 360 mindfuck that I just realized.
Well,
those years that I would get all these flowers from all these brands and stuff, I didn't have real genuine friendship connections. So I felt like in a way on my birthdays I would get these flowers to kind of replace that. And then this year I got emotional when I came to the realization. I was like, oh my God, I got no fucking flowers from these brands, But I have actual, genuine, beautiful friendships this year.
Yeah.
That I feel like the flowers and my friendships switched places. Like instead of getting the flowers, I had all my friends. My friends texted me happy birthday.
Yeah.
Louie kind of put a little something together in my house, and like Douse, Riri, Adam, Laudo, like all my friends that could make it, made it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. And like it took me like a few days to fully process. But once I realized it, it made me feel so good. I was like, oh my God. I was like, I didn't get no fucking flowers. But I have real, genuine fucking friendships that, you know, that I wanted for so long. I finally have them.
Oh, that's really cute.
So yeah.
Your heart was filled in a different
way with no fake ass flowers. Yo todavía all mad.
For real.
No,
but,
it was very nice when I came to that realization.
Oh, that's really cute. I feel like just to put a little input on that. Mi también me pasó lo mismo.
Shut the fuck up.
So I don't think it's just you, but I have a reason. I'm just trying to make myself feel better.
It's because this year no tienen dinero. I'm just kidding.
No. I feel like I have like an idea as to why it happened, because I remember I used to get, dude, no cabían.
Right.
Like the amount of flowers that I would get.
Yes, bitch.
No cabían. And like, it was beautiful because I love flowers. Like, I feel like flowers are just like the way to my heart.
Yeah.
And I remember I would get a shit ton of fucking flowers that like
insane, you guys.
This one time I remember I got hella flowers. The next morning I woke up with the worst allergies of my life because of all the flowers in my house. And I feel like this year I did get a few, but from brands that I feel like always show me love. Like, for example, shout out to Beauty Creations. I feel like they've never skipped a birthday of mine and they always go crazy. And also like our managers. But I feel like I was trying to think and I was like, well, then again, I feel like when we were getting all these flowers and stuff, I feel like there weren't as many creators as there are now. Mm-hmm. And I think maybe for brands now, they're probably just
like overwhelming.
Like, imagine like if I feel like I have so many birthdays and just like my friends and like my family, like I'm just like, imagine these brands, like all these birthdays that they probably have.
And I did think about that too. And I was like, well, I'm not important.
I think maybe they're just looking for like they're more like intimate creators, because for example, like I got a flower arrangement from One Size, so shout out to y'all. But I had just worked with them as well, so I think it was also like their way of appreciating. Like, oh my God, thank you, Louie. So I feel like I think I only got those three, if I remember right. It was like our managers, Beauty Creations, and One Size. But Beauty Creations has always shown me love for like forever, but also I think it was just like, oh, I had just kind of worked with them, so they were like, oh, here's that. But yeah, I remember when it was like the first year that I noticed it, I was like,
you're like, hello?
Because I remember like 2 years ago, like a cada fucking 5 seconds, I was like opening the doors, like hella flowers.
Flowers.
Like,
yeah, you're like, yeah, basta.
Yeah. But that's a really cute way of like seeing it, because you were probably missing.
I'm glad you're making yourself feel better.
No, because it makes sense how like before you've probably felt like, oh, my birthday, I'm gonna get all this love that maybe you were seeking from friendships that you didn't necessarily have. So you felt like, yay, there's the one day where I get to see all these like beautiful flowers.
Yeah.
But now you have friends.
I have friends. Yeah. And of course, my family has always been there for all my birthdays. I feel like you guys always make my birthday special, right? But just it's different when like it comes from like
somebody who else remembered.
Outsiders, like friends, because I feel like family, you have to be there for your family's birthday. Unless you're mean. Unless you don't go fuck. But I feel like that's like a requirement. You know, you're a family member. But friends, it's not a requirement unless you give a fuck about those people, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's different.
Well, that's cute.
Yeah. What about you? Any other ones?
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to sound my makusa.
Or some things that you're like, fuck 2024 for this reason. Like I hated this shit.
No. I think kind of similar to you as like, well, I have two. Okay. Which one do I want to tell you? I'll go with the friendship one because we're
just talking about that.
You talked about it. I know I said that I wanted to be more of like a no man instead of a yes man.
Bitch.
Which I still want to do that. But with that being said, I definitely am looking forward to spending quality time with my friends when I do. So with me being a no man and not saying yes to everything and being everywhere all the time, I think what's the opposite of that is I might not say yes all the time, but when I do say yes, I want to make sure it counts. And that's like a goal of mine. And I want to spend quality time. Like I am wanting to not just go out with my friends all the time, which I'm not saying I don't enjoy. I fucking love going out with my friends. It's always
Like
a time for me to like arreglarme and stuff. But I mean, like, I would love to, if I can't make it to like going out or something, like I would love to sit down and have a dinner. Like I would love to get cute and everything to go get dinner and have like a little moment. Dinner. Yeah, or like just come over to my house and let's chill. Like I want to host, or like let's play board games. Like
like you can host game night.
Yeah, like things like that where it's like if I can't make it all the time or I won't be there, like the times that I do or I am able to dedicate time to whoever it may be, I want to make sure it counts.
It's like memorable.
Yeah.
Like, let me interrupt real quick because you deserve a spotlight for this.
What?
2 very memorable hostings that you had in 2024. One that is like one of my top favorites was your Galentine's.
Oh, yeah.
That shit was sickening. And it was, I think, Louie's one of his first like real hostings in his home. It was so intimate, but we got some drinks. We painted. We're all wearing pink. Riri showed us some dance moves. Yeah. Dude, that night was really, really fun and intimate. So intimate. And then also I really enjoyed your little pumpkin night.
I was going to say that one was really
The Halloween one was also very intimate, but I feel like moments like that.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. Like I want to be able to host more and like just make them fun and memorable for everybody and for me.
I don't give a fuck about anybody else.
I know. I'm like, if you don't have fun, I'll get it.
Yeah, they're fun. Do you like hosting?
Yeah, and I want to master it. I feel like I want to be able to. I want to get to the point where, like, if I'm doing something or hosting something at my house, people are like, bitch, I'm going. Like I already
know it's going to be.
Yeah, like, I don't want to miss out because I'm going to have FOMO. Like, that's where my goal is. And I feel like I have a lot of room for improvement. But, like, for example, for Halloween, I feel like I tried going full out with, like, how I decorated my yard and stuff.
It's so pretty.
Because I want people to, like, go and actually have fun.
Yeah.
And, yeah, so.
I'm going to pass on the baton to you because I feel like I was a hoster before and I'm kind of getting over my hosting phase just because of the kids. It does get a little harder, but I got you on an event planner and everything, so you go off the fuck out.
Yeah, no, Yoatzi's really good at that. I remember when you used to host like game nights and stuff at your house, like those were always something that I looked forward to.
Yeah,
so definitely doing that, spending quality time with friends.
That's
and
cute.
Cherishing the people who actually want to be around me.
Yeah, and if you don't, fuck you.
Yeah, if you don't, sorry about it, you're lost. No money.
Vete de aquí. What's the other one?
My other one will probably be getting more in tune with my fashion.
What do you mean? I feel like you're already pretty fashionable.
You think so? I hate it.
I feel like, Louie, he always waits last minute to get an outfit together, or like he has.
I've been working on it.
He has an outfit in mind, and it doesn't work out, and he doesn't necessarily have a plan B.
I've been working on it.
Siempre dice, I fucking hate my fucking outfit, and you always look sickening. Like every time we go out, there's never been once where I'm like, te ves ridículo, or like, quítate eso. Like I'm always like, okay, Louie, and there's always like something different and like cute about it. But I think you overstress yourself out, and you think it's like basic, but it's like top tier.
Thank you. It means a lot to me, but I feel like I am very hard on it. But
you are.
I think I wanna figure out how to still be extra as fuck without being extra as fuck. Because I think my style has changed a lot from before till now.
Okay.
And I think that's why I'm like trying to figure out how to do it. Kind of like maybe it won't be as flashy and bold and screaming at you, but I still want people to appreciate, like, damn, that's a really good outfit. Like, I want to be able to look good without feeling like I'm doing so much. Because back then, if you remember, I used to have my long ass nails. That was always an eye catcher no matter what.
Yeah,
I could look like fucking caca in a hoodie and like, you know, like shit, but people would see my nails and be like, oh, baby.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was such an eye catcher, was always having nails. Also before, I feel like I used to always go out in a full face of makeup.
Like with the shadow and everything.
Yeah, and I feel like that was also something that would always catch people's mind. Or I used to wear a lot of sparkles and glitters. And not that there's anything wrong with that. I still love it. But I'm saying I feel like before my outfits were really loud.
Okay.
And I feel like now I want to master in a way where like it doesn't have to be as loud, but I still want it to look very well put together, where people are gonna be like, oh, that's a really, or like, you look good today. And like, I mean, overall, I want to be able to master my fucking scent. I want to master my hair. I want to master my clothes and like my jewelry, where like,
love that.
I want people to see me and be like, oh, he looks very well put together everywhere he goes.
Love that.
Look at me right now.
We just came from the gym.
I know, but
it's
I'm
all
like,
good. Do you think you would personally be able to style pregnant girl?
yeah, I'll just give you my clothes.
All fucking baggy. I'm all Kanye. I'm like, I'm pregnant.
For real.
They're like, hey, what up, Kanye?
I make her Kanye, I'm all Kim next to her.
You're fucking cute. I'm just like, hey, bitch. I want to see. Well, I wanted you to style me before, but I was like, I can't because I'll be huge. But I'm a mammoth, of course. But I want to see if you'd be able to style like a pregnant girl.
I would love to do that.
I want to be like that bitch. Like, okay, bitch. Like, you look so fucking sickening. Yeah. You're pregnant, but fuck, I want to be pregnant too. You know.
I love doing that. Honestly, like when Andrea asked me to do her makeup, I love doing Andrea's makeup because I'm really tired of doing shit on myself. Like I've been doing shit on myself for the past 25 years. So whenever I get like a new canvas or somebody's trusting me to do something with them, like I have fun. Yeah, like when I like doing Andrea's makeup, and then Andrea always asks me to do something different for her. So I have fun being challenged to make somebody feel good.
I love that.
So like recently Andrea, like she had me do her makeup for your
gender reveal.
And she was like, okay, I want to go with like heavier blush, glowy skin, very no makeup. And I was like, okay.
You're all shaking.
I get nervous, but I love when like I'm finished and seeing Andrea loving it. Like I'm just like, oh yeah, like that makes me happy.
Andrea too is such a pretty canvas. You get nervous doing her makeup, but I feel like with her, you don't even have to do the most, and it looks so pretty on her.
It's like one of those things where it's like, ¿cómo se llama? Less is more.
Yeah. For now, like,
I will not put a fucking heavy ass foundation on Andrea like I do on myself.
No.
Like on Andrea, I literally just use like a little face glow.
Like, a little bit, and then you could still see like her little freckles like popping through. And
yeah.
She's just so pretty.
Yeah, so maybe if I can help you change, I'd love to do your makeup.
You know what? I think if you're still down, we're supposed to go to Vegas. January.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have Louie dress me for that whole weekend.
If she looks bad, you guys, she dressed herself. Imagine
they're
they
like,
hate
Kanye's
it.
here?
I know. They're like, who the fuck?
I'm like, hi, hello.
Don't come at me if you guys don't like the outfits.
If there's no pictures up, that'll be why.
For her. Okay,
yeah.
I'll see if I can give it a try.
He's all gonna take me to the Cajun.
No, I
actually like shopping there still.
I know. I haven't been in a while.
Stuff.
I think I just need to sit down and like understand your fashion, and then maybe I'll be able to
understand your big belly
and measure it.
It's not that big.
I get her like a bunch of fucking custom outfits. It all looks like you're going to Coachella.
Oh, actually,
what?
Let's talk about Coachella real fucking quick.
What?
Coachella! I wasn't gonna go because I'm gonna be the biggest mammoth you've ever seen during
Fuck
Coachella.
you.
I'm gonna be so fucking pregnant at Coachella. Coachella is like the second week of April.
Yeah.
And yo ya sabía que no iba a ir. I was like, I fucking can't. And then fucking Louie, he was like, oh my God, I'm gonna fucking die. I was like, what? He's like, you're not gonna believe who the fuck's gonna be at Coachella. And I was like, who? And I was like, I couldn't think of anybody that would like blow my mind off. And then he showed me and it said Lady Gaga. And I literally Gaga. I died, bitch.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga has been my icon since fucking like 6th motherfucking grade.
Yeah.
And I've never been able to see her in concert because I was a mocosa and my mom wasn't gonna let me go to a fucking concert. And I had no fucking money.
And
so
see Lady Gaga.
I've never, ever, ever seen her in concert. So I don't give a shit what the fuck's good, what's going on. I'm gonna see Lady Gaga, even though I'm gonna be fucking humongous.
And it was funny because before they dropped like the lineup, I think she had just talked about it. And she's like, oh, I really want to see Lady Gaga in concert. And one day I will.
Did talk about it.
And then the fucking lineup dropped and she was like,
because she dropped her song Disease. I always want to say Diesel.
Bitch.
Disease. And I love that song. And I was like, like I get sad because I'm like, I never saw her live. Yeah. And then Coachella was like, hey, babe.
I already know she's gonna go crazy.
Oh, dude, I cannot wait. I can't miss it.
Like, I know she's gonna have a performance.
So if any Prego Brands wants to take me to Coachella, let me know.
Mammoth baby.
Mammoth baby.
That's a brand.
It's all born in Coachella.
Bitch, you throw it to Lady Gaga.
I'm like, catch. She's like, I could be the singer with the baby.
Everybody's like,
if the baby's born in Coachella, I will name him Bartholomew Gaga.
Mammoth.
Bartholomew Mammoth Gaga Haras.
He's like, don't put my name on that.
But yeah, I really, really want to go to Coachella, so maybe you could style me pregnant.
I'm not styling you. I'll style you for Vegas. I'm like, that's scary.
Yeah, I'm gonna be huge. I don't even think I'm gonna be able to walk.
Hi, bitch. Well, you swear to God.
I'm gonna be humongous.
Not gonna be able to walk.
No, I think if I do go, I'm just gonna go one day, and I'm probably just gonna like if she's probably gonna close the night, right?
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna show up at like 8 p.m.
Yeah, she's there for day one.
Yeah, I'm
so you can literally go day one and be like, bye.
That's all I'm gonna do. Like, bye, babes. Like, I don't give a fuck about nobody else.
For real. Instead of like moving on to 2025, let's continue to wrap up 2024. And I hope you guys all have a very blessed 2024. And if things didn't go the way that you were hoping for in 2024, I hope 2025 is a better year for you. Mm-hmm. And if you had like goals set for 2024 that you maybe weren't able to accomplish, don't let yourself down, because we can also tell you we had goals that we didn't accomplish. So there's nothing wrong with like taking those goals to the next year.
Yeah. And
remember, any steps forward are better than a step back.
So don't fucking go back.
Or
you can't listen.
But I hope any goals that you guys have for the new year or any manifestations or anything come true. And we appreciate you guys listening to another year
of Pretty Not Smart. Oh my God.
And before we wrap it up, I was doing a video and somebody commented saying, will we ever get a tour?
A tour?
What are we talking about?
I felt like a room tour. I was like, for what?
Well, maybe it'll just be me. But if everything goes well, maybe something will happen in 2025.
Never know. But if I were you, I would comment down below, penis tour 2025.
No, subscribe. I want to hit 200K.
We're not touring if you don't do that.
Yeah, if we don't hit 200K, forget it.
We're not doing that.
But thank you guys so much for listening to another episode. And Happy New Year. Hope you guys had a great Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we'll see you guys
in 2025.
Where if you're not subscribed, you're definitely pretty, not smart.
And if you want to be well, you better subscribe.
Welcome back to another episode, y'all.
Thank you back for coming.
Bitch, thank you back for coming.
I'm really tired,
good morning.
You guys. I'm still like waking up. I'm all hinchadita.
Hey,
no. So are you?
I know I am really hinchadito.
No.
No, so Yoatzi came to my car earlier and I was like, wait, this is the first time I see you with straight hair in like forever.
He said I look super fucking old.
No, I didn't. She was like, I hate it because I feel like it makes me look ugly. But I was like, no, I feel like it makes you look young. I think it gives me more flashbacks to like throwback Yoatzi.
Throwback. And I haven't straightened it in a long time. I don't even know why. I just haven't done it.
Yeah, like when I saw you, I was like, oh my God, it's 2018.
I was like, I want you to stay.
It was the same fucking color too.
I have the same hair color, bitch. I was like,
For real? I'm wearing the same hat.
Literally. That's a nightmare.
Before we continue with this episode, we are going to get into Alex's dumbass fucking word of the day. Do you have one?
Let me look for one right now.
I know. That big.
Yes, I have one. Are you guys ready?
Yes.
Okay, this one relates to Louie.
Thick.
Ugly.
Hey!
I'm like thickums.
Bitch.
Okay,
Thickums, I hate that word. I hate the way it sounds.
You know what it makes me think of?
What?
The little rap from
Cinderella?
Yes!
Yes, what's his name? Me too.
Gus Gus.
That's why, because of the way it
Why?
sounds.
I don't know.
Gus,
Thickums.
All
Thickums. Makes me think of Gus Gus.
Gus Gus Thickums.
Okay, so I apologize if I'm pronouncing this wrong. That's why I was trying to figure out the pronunciation.
Okay.
Ablutophobia.
I told you I want realistic ones.
Ablutophobia? Oh, well, it's definitely something you're scared of because of phobia.
Yes.
The guy wearing blue.
I was gonna
Okay. Gay phobia.
Ablutophobia?
Ablutophobia.
The phobia of having blue balls.
Or the phobia of being bloated.
No.
Of being a beluga.
I'll give you guys a hint. It involves with getting wet.
That was close.
What?
Ablutophobia?
The
It's
fear
giving
of
me whale vibes.
or like of the ocean.
No.
A lake.
A balloon, a water balloon.
No.
Mwah.
Oh,
I'm over it.
Okay, ablutophobia. The fear of washing, bathing, or cleaning.
what the? I think I have that.
That's what I said. It relates to Louie.
Of what?
Wait,
Washing, showering.
Washing, bathing, and cleaning.
what the? So those people just don't
Not
shower.
wanting to bathe. Not wanting to bathe may stem from an accident involving water or experiencing. I don't want to say that. That involved water or bathing.
Oh, you know what? I watched a show where a guy had that. He had a very traumatic experience where people like were traumatizing him with water.
Uh-huh.
And I think they would like always like throw water at him when he was like younger, or like low-key almost drown him. So I feel like when he got older, he had the phobia of like anything to do with water. So he didn't like the rain. He didn't like showering. So he would go months without showering. And people were like, beep, but everybody knew like what his trauma was. So they were like, well, what can we do
okay,
about
like
it?
he smells.
Just gotta una pinche huepi.
Ay, no, eres un
Just kidding.
trapito.
But yeah,
Algo.
that's real. I've heard of that.
Should we do phobias from now on?
No.
Ooh,
No?
We need words that we can actually use in our day-to-day task talk.
Yeah, I'm never gonna be like, do you have a glutophobia?
Well, Louie has ablutophobia.
Oh, a blutophobia.
I think he took dumbass word of the day too serious.
I actually have, speaking about movies, I have an update.
What?
Did you see what they're tagging us in? I love when you guys tag us on TikTok.
Yeah, but it's fake.
What, the Pascualita.
Yes, but it's not about Pascualita.
It's not, but people thought it's because it kind of looks like Pascualita.
I thought it was too, so I got like excited because a lot of y'all were tagging on TikTok, right?
Yeah.
It's like a movie that's based off of a corpse or something. People thought it was about Pascualita, but then after reading, they were like, no, it's like not even in English or Spanish. Like,
Yeah, it
it's
has like
foreign
nothing to
ass.
do. If you guys are new to the podcast and you don't know who Pascualita is, she is a legend. She is a bride, or she's a mannequin in Chihuahua, Mexico, that supposedly, allegedly, she got bitten by, people were saying a scorpion, but other people were saying a black widow.
Oh.
So she was bitten by an animal and she ended up passing away, pobrecita, and she was like about to get married. I think it was the day of her wedding. And then the mom didn't want to let her go. So she ended up like embalming her and like basically freezing her. So she became a mannequin in the store. Allegedly. So when you would go visit the store, there was a mannequin that looked very human-like.
And it looked like her, and everybody was like, Isn't that
your daughter,
was like,
senora?
no.
And then, you know what? I was reading the comments. People were even saying, I didn't know this, that she had varicose veins on her leg.
She had what?
Varicose veins.
What is that?
The purple venitas that you have.
Oh, and that's like too specific to draw on a mannequin.
Yeah, no, people were saying that she had varicose veins and that some
What?
people caught her eye movements. I've seen the videos where people catch eye movements.
It's like, no
Yeah,
way.
let me go.
Yeah, so we're hoping to have her on the podcast.
But
Just
anyway,
kidding.
the rumor was that, or what we got tagged in is that they supposedly made a movie about her, but it's not about.
But that would be actually a really cool movie.
That would be like
if
sharing her
If they
story.
were to ever make it, that'd be like a cool like movie to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I love the Pascualita lore and the fact that they're always like tagging us anything Pascualita.
hey, she's gonna come at 9. Huh?
No, she's not. She was cute. She's not mean.
Eh.
She's cute.
I'm still scared.
Yeah, she's a little scary.
Yeah.
But she's cute.
But-
We've had nothing but love for Pascualita, so she won't come for us.
Hopefully not, right, Pascualita?
We're gonna have her as a guest. You know what? I'm gonna dress up as her for Halloween.
You should.
I'm like, ding ding.
She's gonna go inside you. I just
Don't say that.
We were all fucking inviting her in.
No, we are not inviting anything in.
Just
Sorry
kidding.
about it.
Knock on butts.
But what are we talking about today, Louie?
Well, I actually wanted to bring up something that you were like talking to me about this past few days. So we've talked about it a little bit on the podcast, but I wanted to like dive into it a little bit more.
Okay.
So me and Yoatzi were having a conversation on the podcast a while back about her being like, "Oh my god, you need to dress me up or whatnot."
And today you look like shit.
No. And then a few days ago, you were asking me like, "Oh, we should go shopping together," and like.
Bitch, yesterday.
Oh, was that yesterday?
He said a few days ago.
Oh,
Yesterday.
Y'all, my days are all over the place. Okay, yesterday, she was like, we should go shopping together and whatnot and whatnot. And I was like, oh my God, I'm so down because I feel like I'm also on the same boat of like trying to change my wardrobe a little bit more.
What?
Well, just like further from like how it used to be. I feel like I'm just trying to like elevate her a little bit. All right, what I'm wearing right now.
No,
I'm going to the gym after this.
This is a cute outfit.
Oh,
like I feel like even your gym fits are elevated because before you would just wear a pair of like Alpha Elite little shorts and a loose shirt.
And all black.
Yes.
Yeah, and I thank the viewers for that. I feel like I had to hear it for me to realize when everybody's like, dude, you're always wearing black. And it would piss me off when people would tell me that. But then...
Because he knew it was true.
No, yeah, I knew it was true, but it was just more like, what's wrong with it?
Right.
And I mean, I still don't see anything wrong with wearing black, but I started playing with color that now I feel like because of their comments, it opened up my eyes to be like, wait, why aren't I playing with color?
And you look so good with color.
Yeah, like I feel like it complements my skin a little better.
Yeah, antes you were like,
yeah, like muted.
Muted. That's the word.
So then, thanks to y'all's comments. All right. No, so it was like a blessing in disguise because it would annoy the fuck out of me. But then I was just like, made me start playing with color. And then I'm like, oh, you might be right.
I guess I do look good.
Well, I like color now.
Love color. Right now, I don't wear color because I don't feel very secure in my skin.
Mm-hmm.
You know, black is slimming.
Uh-huh.
So I did just have a baby. So I just feel like I wear a lot of black to just make me feel a little bit better because it is a little bit more slimming.
Yeah.
My voice. Pascualita's like,
I know. So I'm like, I'm gonna wear white.
Bitch.
You know what it is too, though? We obviously change over time. That's so fucking obvious.
No.
I'm not saying go out there and buy more clothes because that's what you need, but I'm saying like I feel like you and I, mostly me, we would purchase items that were very like ¿cómo se llama? Like not flashy, but
like one time wear
kind of thing. So then it comes down to us not having shit to wear after.
Yes, I like have so much clothes.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look and I'm like, bitch, I can't wear any of this.
Yeah.
Like this not que ver.
It was like for an event, or it was like a dress for something, or like a flashy shirt for something, or like
yes.
But no like staple pieces.
No staple, no casual. Like this is my fucking casual uniform, a little jumpsuit. That's all I fucking have.
And then when it comes to like wanting like a casual outfit, sometimes ya están viejos.
Sí.
Yeah, like that was me. Like either jeans weren't fitting me right, or my regular everyday tees weren't fitting me right anymore. Because most of the time, y'all, if I'm not going to an event or something, I'm literally just always in sweats and like chilling. I don't really dress up like that unless I'm doing something with you guys. So I didn't really have a lot of like basic clothes. So I feel like when you were telling me like, hey, like I need like new clothes, like something to just feel comfortable. And I was like, well, one, you did just have a baby, but two, also you've grown since like
I've matured.
Yeah, but then also like you don't go out to events so much anymore, so you're not really wearing that clothes.
Yeah.
At events, you guys like you obviously want to look your best. You know these brands are gonna be taking pictures of us. You know they're gonna want to be posting us. You know they keep eyes on who's wearing what because you know you're kind of there to represent the brand. So when you told me that, I was like, oh, she's probably going through what I went through as in like, oh, I don't have something that'll make me feel good on an everyday basis.
I don't basis. Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
I definitely don't have like a lot of clothes where I can just, feel cute. And I think right now, since I did just have a baby, I really do not want to fall into like my old habits of like just throwing on. I want to put thought into my outfits.
Yeah.
I don't want to just throw on like a freaking kind of what I'm wearing right now, a little like jumpsuit and call it a day. Sometimes this is cute for cash. But I want to be able to like wear some cute jeans and like a cute top and it makes sense. And add like some jewelry and it'll elevate it a little bit. Because I really don't want to like let myself go or like because I'm so busy with the kids not take care of myself. Yeah. So I want to be able to still have cute outfits so that people, if they see me, they're like, oh my God, look at that mommy with her 3 kids, but she looks cute as fuck. I see, So we all look
like
cute.
You all are put together.
Yeah. Because you know what? It's a saying that like I feel like my parents would embed in us, or my mom, she'd be like, mis niños, arréglense porque la gente te trata como te ve.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like that's true. Like, I feel like, if si estás arregladita and you look just a little bit more put together, people might, they're all treating us like shit when we look ugly. No, but I do feel like we get better treatment cuando te ves
Yeah.
When you look better, you know, you don't want to be all fodong and chancludo. Help me. I with bad breath.
Bitch. No, I also think I have like a different little spin on that because I mean, for me, I've dealt through that a lot where I know that's true. People will treat me the way that I look. I know that's 100% true, but I've kind of tried to pull away from that shift because I feel like it would put pressure on me to look good for other people rather than me. And it was fucking with my head because I noticed it so much. People would treat me different based on the way that I looked, whether I was at an event or at a luxury store or at a restaurant, or like it would put a lot of negative thought into me because I was like, oh, I'm dressing up for these fucking dumbass people to see how they're like treating me. But I kind of switched it to the other mentality where it's like, what is it? When you look good, you feel good.
I like that one. Yes.
And it's like the same thing, but like now it's to yourself.
Oh, I like that. You're focusing it more on you rather than the outside world.
And I will do it in the most basic ways ever, y'all. Like, I mean, sometimes my outfits for the gym are so fucking disgusting because there's days where I just really don't give a fuck and I'm like in a bad mood. But for the most part, I'll be like, okay, I might not look the fucking cutest I've ever looked, but I want to put something on that at least I will feel good in. So I'll do that for the gym. I'll do that if I'm going to go out. I do that if I'm going to like just do something casual. Because I'm going to project how I feel. Like, if I feel like shit, I'm going to be like, nobody talk to me. You know what I mean?
And I get that too. Like, if I don't like my outfit or I didn't do my makeup, I feel like shit. And I'm like, I want to go home.
Yeah, or even just like a little something to like boost your fucking serotonin.
Yeah.
But that brings me to my next question. Okay, do you do this? And I want to know if y'all do this too. Say you put an outfit on and you're questioning it, whether you feel like you're overdressed or you feel like you're somewhat underdressed or you feel like it's cute but you're not like fully living for it. Do you do this thing where like you look at it, you're questioning it, and then you'll go ask everybody else or somebody else and you're like, what do you think? And you're like hoping that they don't say or that they're a little hesitant, or if they're like, oh no, it looks good, but if they take a second, you're like, I fucking hate it, I knew it. Like, do you do that? Or is it just me?
That?
Like, it'll ruin your mood or make you just like change or be groggy for the rest of the day.
Like, if I don't like how my outfit fits, or if somebody makes a comment.
Okay, let me make a better explanation, because maybe it's just me. Okay, so I'll put an outfit on and I'm already iffy about it, or I think it's cute, but I either feel like I'm doing too much, or I'm just like, I don't know if this looks right on me. So I'll go ask for a different opinion, and I'll go ask like Fern, and I'm like, babe, like, what do you think about this? And if he's like hesitant for even 1 second, he's like, oh yeah, it looks good. But or it wasn't a reaction that I expected, where it's like, oh my God, it looks really good. Or he's just like, oh yeah, it looks good. I'll take it really personal, and then I'll just change, or I hate it, or I feel like shit the rest of the day.
I think that's just you.
Yeah? Because he's pointing at you this whole time, bitch.
It's because Alex, I didn't even see him. But I feel like I can't really, I love you so much, man. But I feel like I can't really trust his like judgment on outfits. Because no matter, I mean, it's because he's my boyfriend, but no matter what I wear, he says I look good. And like, I know some outfits low-key do not look good, you know?
Yeah.
Like some stuff just, like for example, recently, maybe like last week, like I said, I don't have a lot of clothes. So I wore this like little jumpsuit, kind of like what I'm wearing right now, but it was pink. It was like a peachy pink. It almost looked like I wasn't wearing any clothes. Man! Because it was really close to my skin right now that I'm a little tan. But it looked really nice. But there was like little lonjitas sticking out. Me just being super judgmental. Yeah. Pero también I'm like, I shouldn't go out like this because like giving encuerada vibes, you know? It looks cute, but the color makes it look crazy. So I was like, Alex, you're like, oh, you're so fucking good in that. And I'm like, yeah, thank you. And I was like, but should I wear that? You're like, no, yeah, you're good. You're good. Like, wear it. You were telling me good. But he did say, he was like, maybe if you were alone, no. But because I'm with you, yes, you should wear it. But see, I don't trust his judgment. Because then I went to go change. I was like, I'm not fucking wearing this. I was like, this is insane. So I feel like I can't really trust his judgment when it comes to my outfit.
Yeah, I don't know, because I'm like that with Fern, but Fern will be like, you're just being too harsh on yourself.
Maybe Fern will actually tell you the tea though, because he knows how to like style a little bit.
But then I feel like the way with May is coming from is where Fern is coming from, where they're just like, you guys are overthinking it. Like, you look fine.
I think so. Yesterday he told me, he was like, I don't remember what I said, but he was like, oh, you're too hard on yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
I think it was at the mall. Kind of
like where they're coming from.
It's because we were getting clothes and then
be all far.
Sorry, it's because we're getting clothes and then out of nowhere she's like, I'm I'm too fucking fat. I look like shit.
Hey?
I'm this and that. And I was like, no, you're not. I was like, you were way too hard on yourself. Like, I get the body dysmorphia. Like, we all have a certain form of it. Like, I was telling her,
You're too far.
Oh, sorry. I just bought Levi pants for the first time in my life.
He's never owned a pair of Levi's.
I love Levi's.
I know, me too.
Yeah, I grew up in wearing clothes from Kohl's in the Husky section, so I hated getting.
Do you know what the Husky section is, Louie?
No.
Oh, tell him.
So have you seen the section?
The rich section.
No. Have you seen the athletic section?
Yeah.
It's for bigger thighs and stuff. Well, back then it was called Husky.
Oh, why?
Because I was fat
chunky.
and I couldn't fit into regular pants.
Bitch.
And Alex has told me, he was like, I was traumatized shopping in the Husky section growing
Dude, I didn't
up.
wear pants for like 4 or 5 years straight. I just wore shorts.
Because they like didn't fit him.
Yeah, no, it was pretty bad. No,
I
but
know.
what you were saying that like she'll ask me a question. If
You're
I
still
don't
too
give
far,
her,
huh?
Maybe put your volume up on
I'll
your mic
turn
a
it up
little bit.
Sorry. She'll ask me a question about like an outfit or just something. If I don't give her the answer that she wants, her mood switches in a second. She's like, I'm changing. I'm gonna switch something up, or she'll be like, "How's my hair?" I'm like, like it's good. Like,
yeah.
Well, like I understand if I say
that
like
hesitation. That
that's what I asked, and you were like, "No."
I think I needed an example.
Dumbass.
So the hesitation, I totally understand. I'm like, if I do that, but I rarely do that with her. It's just that I don't answer 2 seconds before she asks me the question. Like that's how fast she wants the answer. And I'm like,
that's me. If I see hesitation, I'm like, they hate it.
They hate. I'm taking it off. Fuck this shit.
So basically, what I was trying to get at. If anybody else does that, say you put on a cute outfit, but you're hesitant about it, or you feel like you need somebody else's approval, or say you're going out with your girls and you feel like everybody looks hella cute and you're like, oh, I like my outfit, but I feel like it's not the best, or you're just having that hesitation, don't ask anybody for their opinion. I have to tell myself that all the time, and I have to keep telling myself that, where I am only focused on how I'm feeling.
Wow, like, Louie, he's doing so much inner work.
I am. It's the fucking frontal lobe. All right.
It's fully developed.
Yeah, it's just like I was so tired of like spiraling, and it's like, because it would fully like kill my mood. Like what literally what Meg just explained.
Louie would have like a whole crash out, you guys.
Oh, I think you experienced it once when you and Adam were waiting for me for something.
Once, twice, many times.
Yeah, and you guys were like, "Hey, you're almost ready," and I was like, I was having a full mental breakdown.
I'm not going out of this fucking fancy. Everything looks stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
and we were just
very
like,
that. So I feel like what I've been doing now, well, obviously I had to buy a lot of new clothes that actually fits me. Yeah, I'm like obviously growing. I am a man, so things change. And I was wearing a lot of like more feminine clothes when I was younger. So like all these crop top stuff that don't fit me now. And I was like still trying to fit into it. So I was just like, you know what, I need a change.
Yeah.
But yeah, so when it comes to like my outfits now, if I like an outfit, but something's making me hesitant for some reason, I just won't even ask. I'll be like, you know what? I like it, and I'm going to run with that. Because I know that the moment I get that hesitation and somebody's like, yeah, it looks cute, or it's not like because sometimes I feel like what I'm looking for is for that crazy validation of like, oh my God, your outfit looks so good, for me to be like, oh, I'm good.
Okay.
But if I don't get that, then I feel like I look like shit. I feel like I have the worst outfit on. I feel like I look like shit. So what I've been doing as of recent is just like, I don't ask. I'm just like, you know what? I like this outfit. I'm going to run with it. And it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yeah. And I'm going to look the way that I look.
Like shit.
I have it.
I get that. I think I'm going to start doing that. But right now it's just hard to like figure out my fashion, my style. I'm going to do a whole closet clean out. I need to get rid of so many things. Like, yeah. I'm nervous to do that, but I have to.
Yeah, I've been doing that right now too. Just getting rid of a bunch of good pieces, the pieces that just don't fit or they're not part of how I dress now.
Yeah, so be on the lookout for our Depop and Poshmark because we're going to sell everything. So, you know how I was telling you that me and Alex went shopping yesterday?
Yes.
I had hella anxiety. That's why I texted you. I was like, Louie, help me.
Oh, anxiety, or you were just having a mental breakdown?
Both.
Oh, shit.
So, Louie has told me, he was like, bitch, you only shop for your kids, you don't shop for yourself. And that is like very true because I genuinely love shopping for my kids. I get happy, I get excited. I love picking their outfit. I love shopping for my kids.
And I'm not hating on her shopping for her kids. It's just more that like when it comes down to it, she always feels like she doesn't have shit to wear or anything. But I'm like, well, because you never look for yourself.
Right. No, me estaba más bien regañando like, bitch, we'll shop for yourself. And so we went to the mall and I was like, fuck. I was like, I guess I should start like shopping for myself. But I don't know why this happens to me. I was like going into stores and instead of like enjoying myself, I get more like nervous, stressed. Like it's not a good feeling.
It's because you're already it's just triggering the fact that you're gonna hate how something's gonna look on you. You don't know what you're looking for.
Yeah.
So I feel like I feel your anger because that's happened to me before.
And right now, because I am breastfeeding, my boobies, you guys are fucking massive. Like they were usually before the baby, I had lost weight, so they were like a cute. My implant, it was sitting nicely, and they were like a perfect size. But right now, I have milk and implant. So they're humongous. Like even when we went on the boat, it was coming out of my bathing suit. And that was one of my favorite bathing suits because it fits so cute. They were literally coming out on the side and in the bottom.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I know it's because I'm breastfeeding. But because of that, a lot of cute tops don't fit me right now. Y luego para acabarla, yo bien pinche. I went to Garage. I've never been there.
But I've been there like years ago.
But I know they have cute like clothes, and I was like, let me go look. I walk in, there's just a bunch of mocosas everywhere, like young girls.
It's like a Forever 21, but a little more elevated.
Yeah, it's really cute clothes, and I was like, "Ooh, I want to go in there." Yeah. I go and there's just a bunch of young girls, like teens, like 15, like 16, 17. Yo pinche vieja con mis niños. So it made me feel very, I only had Dante and Ella, but it made me feel so out of place, like I didn't belong. One, because I have like my body isn't, what I'm used to. So I was like, oh my God, what's going to look cute on me? What is it now? I was like, are these kids judging me that I'm too fucking old to be here? I was like, maybe I shouldn't be wearing this kind of clothes. But the clothes in there was like really cute. Yeah. So I ended up getting a few basics. They were actually a little expensive.
Yeah, Garage is expensive.
It was expensive, but they were like little staple tank tops or just like, stuff like that. But I felt so out of place and I had so much anxiety. I was like, oh my God. I wanted to like get out, but I forced myself. I was like, relax, chill the fuck out and find at least like 2-3 cute little pieces. Yeah. And I did, but I felt like shit. Yeah. And then so when and then I also went to Alo.
Oh, I love it.
I love Alo too, but it didn't make me feel good. The prices were expensive.
Okay, wait, what were you gonna say?
Everything that they had was like triple extra small, like very small. You could tell that it's made for like very little bodies almost. And like I have a few Alo sets from before, Alondra.
I know it's all her brand.
How do you say it? Alo?
Yeah, Alo.
Alo. Well, that brand, ALO.
I'm like
Alo. It had all of the pieces that were like on the mannequins were like little bras or like little sports bras. I'm like, babe, that don't fit me right now. Yeah. And then like the employees, they were really nice. But remember how I told you that when employees talk to me, I get more anxious? Yeah. They just kept coming up to us and they're like, are you finding everything okay? Do you need anything? I'm like, no! I'm like,
you're like, I don't even know what I'm looking for.
Like, stop, leave me alone.
All overstimulated.
Yes, I almost feel like they're like, you look lost, bitch. Can I help you? Like, that's kind of, look, I'm all shaking right now.
You're like fucking getting
I'm
triggered.
just like, just let me look. Like, can I help you find anything? I'm like, no. Yeah. And so I know they're just being like really sweet, but it like triggers me. Or I'm like, what if they think I'm stealing? Like, I don't know. Yes. So it gave me really bad anxiety. I ended up not buying shit from there. I was like, let's go. Yeah. And then after when we got to the parking lot, that's when I texted you and I was like, Louie, help me, please. I don't know what the fuck. I need to go shopping with you. Yeah. That was scary.
I think you were probably also like crashing out because you already don't shop for yourself. So I feel like you don't even window shop for yourself.
I don't.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I do a lot of window shopping. I go to the mall a lot.
Yeah, right, I have life. It's your pastime.
I know. No, but it's cute because like the mall that I like to go to, I feel like I already know all the workers. Aww. So I feel like it's always, sometimes they already know like I'm either there to buy shit or I'm just there to like look around because I'll spend some time, like if I'm going to go to dinner, I'll pass by or something. But I feel like for you, since you don't know what you're looking for and you were like trying to look, you got like overstimulated and you're like seeing everything. You're like,
yeah, very that. I was crashing out.
Yeah, and then you also probably just haven't even tried on a lot of things, so you don't even know what probably fits you, right? Because I had a full crash out at Alo. So I had a really full crash out because obviously I got my body done. And men don't really typically have their bodies done. So
I'm like, Matt does.
I know. I'm like looking BBL. So there's no clothes that fit men that have their bodies done, if that makes sense. And I am not gonna be fucking wearing jeggings or fucking like scrunchy material all the time. Like I want real clothes. So it got really difficult. And I remember I went one time into Alo and I was in the men's part. Cause here's the thing. When it comes to shorts, I have a very difficult place in where I sit. So the shorts that will typically probably fit me better are the women's because they have a little bit more room on the hip or the butt.
Okay.
But the front part is not comfortable because I have a whole junk in the drum. Well, in the front. So I can't really wear women's shorts.
Right. Because then you can't breathe.
Yeah. But then I can't wear men's because I've seen some naturally thick men. So like y'all still need to make fucking clothes like that for men. But the men's stuff, I swear to God, every men's jean and short is made for like SpongeBob. It is so fucking like tight that like it doesn't fit. No. I would say like I'm sure there's probably men just probably don't care about it as much. I'm sure for some men they're like, oh, I'll just size up a little bit or like I'll size down a little bit. So like they'll find a good in between. But for me, my fucking body's done. Like it's just hard. I can't. It'll fit in my thighs but not my butt, or it'll fit on my butt but not my legs. So it's just like a whole fucking difficult thing. But I remember this one time I went into Alon and I really wanted some cute shorts, but like the women's ones obviously weren't gonna fit me right, and the men's ones weren't fitting my butt right. So then I was like, I had like a whole fucking mental breakdown because nothing was fitting me.
Yeah.
But I've came to find clothes that fits me really well. It took a lot of like looking, but I get a lot of compliments on my jeans, which makes me so happy because it took me so fucking long to find jeans that actually fit me right. And not gonna lie, they were expensive, but it definitely outbalances the mental breakdowns that I would have, the frustration that I would have, the not feeling comfortable in what I was wearing. And like they were a little expensive, but like I'm so happy with like what I have.
Yeah, and I think a good staple, like good jeans are like staple pieces. You know, if you have a good pair of jeans, you can wear those jeans, you can dress them up, you can dress them down, you can change your tops and your outfits will always look different as long as you have like a good pair of jeans.
Yeah, and since that's Castro, you know, I'm gonna talk about something that it was funny because okay, so y'all let me know what you guys think about this.
Stupid.
So I know. So sometimes I'm a little hesitant to talk about money, and not just with social media, but in general. I hate conversation about money. Like I don't like telling people how much money I have. I don't like telling people how much money I make. I hate when people ask that question to me, and sometimes I hate when people ask me how much something that I have costs.
People will ask you how much you make?
Yes, it is, and I hate how casual it is. Like,
it's like, bitch.
It's not even from like my viewers or anything like that. It'll be random people, or like if somebody's like, "Oh, like you do social media," I'm like, "Yeah." Like, how much money you make? I'm like, "Girl, why are you asking me that?"
That's fucking weird.
It's like, I think it's such an invasion of privacy.
I think they're curious, but like, I don't know. I wouldn't be like, how much do you make?
Yeah, like it's just like it's
like,
weird.
Kitty.
Yeah, and like I get it. Like obviously, I mean, hopefully, if one day I decide to be open and talk about it, I guess. But I'm just like, that's like.
But you don't have to.
Yeah,
you really don't have to.
Like random people asking me how much money I make. I'm like, babe, I don't know you. Like,
right.
Yeah, I'm like, you don't even know my name. You're asking me how much money I make.
Yeah, it's weird.
But anyways, I don't really like talking about those things just because it does make me uncomfortable, and I don't want to assume how much other people make. Whatever. So there was this one time. It was probably the most highly requested jeans that I own. Every time I wear them, I get hundreds of comments. Where are your jeans from? Where are your jeans from? Where? And like I'll drop the brand and I'll like say the brand.
What was the brand?
Stuff.
I think you told me
it was
last
Alexander Wang.
Oh.
So the first time I remember I ever talked about it. So these are one of the first pairs of jeans that I purchased that looked so good on me, and they were expensive.
I know which ones you're talking about.
And everybody was like, "Oh my God, where are they from?" And it made me so happy because I'm telling you, I've struggled so much finding like good pair of jeans. And when I say good, I mean that fit me good, that the quality is good, that it's good denim, and like just everything. And I found these pairs of jeans, and I saw so many people just saying how much they loved them on me and where they were from. So then I was like, oh wait, like everyone's asking, what the heck? So the first place that I answered that question was on Snapchat.
Oh shit.
And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. The jeans that I own, I think they were like around $600, which is insane. I know they were insane.
But they're designer.
Well,
right?
they are designer, but also the quality is really good. But the only reason they were 600 is because I got the ones that were rhinestoned. So the unrhinestoned ones are not $600. So I remember I know it sounds insane, $600 for jeans, but I bought the $600 ones. But when people were asking me, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tell them it's the other jeans that don't have the rhinestones, because I think the rhinestones just if you want to be extra as fuck.
Okay.
But they have the jeans without the rhinestone, exact same fit, exact same everything, just without it. And those were going for like $250, something like that.
Okay.
So then I was like, okay, unless somebody wants the rhinestones ones, I'm sure they're gonna pop up under like as similar. But I was like, I'm gonna tell people it's these because they're cheaper, they're the exact same thing, and like you don't need the rhinestones. And the picture that I had posted, it was the front, so nobody even knew the back. Them. Yeah. So then I remember I posted it and I was like, oh, you guys, the jeans are from Alexander Wang and these are the jeans. But then all the fucking comments were coming at me. They were like, babe, fucking $300 for jeans. Babe, what the fuck you? And I was like, no way. You asked. I know. I was like, y'all fucking asked me. So it just turned into this whole thing where like, I felt like shit because people were telling me shit. But I was like, well, y'all fucking asked. So like, I'm telling you. And I gave y'all the fucking cheaper option. Because the other ones were like stupid expensive. Yeah. But to be fair, I had bought them for an event and I wanted those rhinestones on there, so which is why I bought them. But
I feel like that's one of the ways that you'll justify spending, because I feel like Louie doesn't really todavía es codito, guys. Like he takes care of his money and he doesn't really spend money like that. I've seen him though, like buy expensive pieces, but he'll justify it by being like, it's because I'm going to an event. Yeah. That's the only way that Louie will buy like an expensive piece. If not, he's like, I know.
Yeah, I'm like, bitch, fuck no. When am I gonna wear this shit again?
Right.
Yeah. And it kind of turned into that because I take it to the heart, but every time I go to events, I think the number one compliment I get is always what I'm wearing. Always. So that's why I'm always like, if it's for an event, like I'm down to spend some money for it, because I love when people compliment my outfits, especially if it's the brand. That makes me really happy. But yeah, so I got like a bunch of shit for it. Then I was like, babe, we all fucking asked me. Then ever since then, I was like, you know what, I'm over it. But they were an expensive pair of jeans, but I mean, I've had them for a while now. They've lasted me a long time. I wear them fucking all the time, and the quality's good. And
hell yeah.
Sometimes you gotta pay for your buck, because before I was buying jeans that I hated how they looked on me. They didn't fit right. 21. The denim was fucking ass. It would rip. The fucking everything would come off. The wash would fucking start bleeding. Like it was just the worst thing ever. So for me, it was more like, hey, like I'm gonna invest into a piece that I know is gonna be fucking sickening.
Yeah. That's how I am. What you just said with my glasses. I love designer glasses. They're like my thing. I love them so much. And I haven't bought a new pair in a while, but I have like my staple glasses. I have a pair of like big chunky Burberry ones with a big B on the side. And then my black Versace ones that, they're like my two favorite pairs. I wear them all the time. But people will always ask me. They'll be like, hey, where are your glasses from? Yeah. But I never say it.
Because you get scared?
Because I get scared because they weren't that expensive. I want to say my Burberry ones were maybe like $250. The Versace ones maybe also like $250, $300.
Yeah.
But I feel like people are going to be like same thing with you. So I'm like, no te voy a decir. Porque luego me van a regañar.
Yeah, that's what it feels like. I'm just like, oh, I want to, but
you know what, you guys? If you ever are like shopping designer and you see a cute pair of sunglasses that you like fall in love with, you do deserve to spoil yourself every once in a blue moon. Like if you fall in love with a cute little pair of designer, you're like, you know what? I really motherfucking want them.
Yeah.
You like really, really want them? It's okay. Just pay off your credit card, eh?
I know. Me with my credit card.
You're gonna buy it with a credit card? Shopping with our credit card.
I know. No, but yeah, I feel like I don't know, just in general, the whole conversation about money always makes me feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And that's why when people ask me like where something's from, I'm like, I don't want them to think either that I'm just like throwing it out there, like.
Yeah.
And then I remember there was a time, I don't know if you remember this. There was a time where I feel like I was really flashy with my stuff.
I guess so, like with your bags and your shoes and your
Yeah, and like I don't know, it was just things that I would purchase because, well, one, I wanted to, and two, because I loved, and three, I just wanted to share my excitement. But remember I would get a lot of shit for it. So then I was like, you know what? I'm over it. And I feel like people were taking it wrong as of like it was something that I was trying to be flashy about rather than share. Because the way that I see it in my head is like I'm sharing something that if somebody out there has a similar interest and they're thinking about buying it and I can give my 2 cents or my experience on it, then like why not help them if it helps them decide whether they still want something or even just to look at. And like I don't think there's anything wrong with reaching for the stars. Like I've always talked about manifesting, and like I kid you guys not, like I definitely feel like I manifested everything that I have. Like everything that I've owned, I've dreamt about for years.
Right.
And I think that's the best way. Like you want to dream about something, work to make it happen. And I don't mean work like financially. I mean like just work towards your goal, whatever it may be, and like reach it. Like, and it almost works as like ¿cómo se llama? Like a drive.
Like a
Because
drives you.
say there's something that you're like, oh my God, I love this car. And you're like, yeah, but I'm never gonna get it. Fuck that car. Like I'm never gonna look at it, blah, blah, blah.
No.
But if it's like something you're like, I love that car and like that's gonna be my car one day, you are going to do everything that you can in your power to get there. And when you get there, you are gonna be so fucking happy and
like,
proud of yourself.
I'm here.
Yeah, so like with me, if like ever since like I was younger, like I feel like there was so many things that gracias a Dios and like to you guys I have now. But like I feel like I definitely manifested all of those things. And you know what? Dallas actually made a video about that recently too.
Yeah, I saw.
Yeah, where he was like, I manifested everything that I have now. And it's
life.
so true. Like I manifest, yeah, like him being like, I manifested my life. And like
it's so real.
Crazy, but it's so real. So like with me, when I would be making a lot of these videos back then about showing things that I would purchase and everything, is because I was so excited of like, I have it. And like I wasn't seeing it as like, look what I have. Hey.
You weren't trying to be mamon. You were trying to just be like, look, guys.
And it's more like, I assume that we have similar interests. And if this is something that you're interested in, like, I know it'll eventually be in your hands. Yeah. You know, like that's the way that I was seeing it. But I think after a while, I think that's why the conversation of money got so triggering for me. Because I realized that people were seeing the things that I had more as like show off and like money wise rather than like what it was. So I think now that's why like the conversation about money and stuff makes me uncomfortable. Because I was like, even if somebody does ask me like, how much do you make? I'm like, I'm not gonna say how much I make and then make you give me a weird look or just be like, oh, sorry or something. Where I'm just like, girl, you asked that, right?
Yeah, and then don't fucking ask if you don't like the answer.
Yeah, it's just a really touchy subject, and I would love to talk about certain things and even financials and stuff, but I feel like it's always just a tricky question.
It definitely is.
Or combo.
You know how you're talking about manifesting? I don't know if I've shared this yet, but when I was younger, I don't know why, when I was like in high school and all that stuff, I would go around saying, I'm going to be rich when I get older. Like I would literally like, I don't care if people would look at me weird or like I would say it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I'm going to be rich. I would all the time be like, I don't know. I'm going to be rich. I know it though. I'm not saying I'm rich, guys. Not yet.
But you're saying like money will be in my future.
Yes. And then I clearly remember one time, my friends, I had like 2 best friends in high school. And I would make little drawings in class. And I would like just, cause I was like, I'm not paying attention. So I would like make little drawings. And I remember drawing my friend as a little scientist because she said she wanted to be a marine biologist. So I drew her as a little scientist. My friend wanted to be like a gamer. So I drew him like with little video games and like making games and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And me, I remember drawing myself like in a little pile of money with just like money raining down on me.
Yeah.
And like stuff like that. And then I showed it to my friends, and my friends eventually showed it to the teacher. Like, look at what Yoatzi made. And then the teacher was like, well, what are you going to do that's going to make you rich? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I don't know yet. And I was like, but I know I'm going to have hella money one day.
You're like, OnlyFans.
I send the link to my teacher.
I know. Like,
but to this day, I feel like I still, manifest that stuff. And I have to remind myself like all the time. And me and Alex will have conversations and I'll be like, we're going to like we'll see like airplanes and we'll see like just cool stuff, like we're gonna have stuff like that one day. Like we just have to keep working hard, and
it works because you guys have mutual conversations about it. It's not just one where it's like, but you're fucking done.
No, no. We're like, one day like we're gonna achieve that stuff. And I can just imagine me and May chilling like a little pool when we're like 80 or something. Be like,
no,
but like looking out at
when you're 80 in the pool, bitch. Fuck you.
No, look. I picture me and May as like really retired old people seeing our kids in like a beach and like all of our big family and being like, we created this life. We lived the life that we wanted.
Just not 80.
Just bien viejitos.
You know, another person who I feel like has talked a lot about like manifesting. Itati.
Oh.
Itati has posted a lot about it. Not so much her posting about like manifesting. Like, I don't think she ever words it as like I manifested it. But hers more like I worked hard for it, which I think manifesting and working towards something kind of are on the same road.
They're hand in hand.
You can't do one or the other without the other. You can't manifest but then do nothing for it and then expect it to happen. And if you keep working for something but you don't have a goal in mind, then you're just never gonna get to anything.
Dude, you sound so much I have this audio. I was telling Alex, when I work out, I have this audio by the Trend Twins. I'll show you after. It's a pair of these buff ass fucking like 20-year-olds. They're humongous buff dudes. And I ran into one of their songs, but it has a really beautiful quote in the beginning. And every time you're talking, it reminds me of the quote. I listened to it on replay. Because basically they're saying like a lot of people live their life being depressed and they're upset because they're depressed and they don't understand why they're depressed, but it's because they don't have a goal in mind.
Yeah,
when you have a goal in mind, like this is what
Yeah.
they say, when you have a goal in mind, you will do everything you can to achieve that goal and you will no longer be depressed because you're so busy achieving
Working.
that goal, trying to get to that goal, that the depression starts to like fade away.
It's more like when people ask, like, I feel like at a young age we're being asked, like, what do you want to do when you're older? Or what's, like, your goal? Like, some people are like, I know, like, they're not even thinking about it. But I feel like where it comes to play is, like, if you're working hard and you're doing all these things, but you don't know what your end goal is. And it's okay to add more goals as you go. Like, some people are very goal-driven. But if you don't have an end goal, then you are depressed because you don't know what the fuck you're doing. And then that's when you feel lost. You don't have, you have a purpose. You don't feel like you're doing anything. You're just like, what am I doing?
But also, don't overwhelm yourself with like, I need to have this really big goal.
No.
Because I feel like that was happening to me the last 2 years where there was so many things and I was like, which one is my main goal?
Yeah.
And like, I feel like I started giving myself little goals to achieve
Yeah.
bigger goals.
Yeah.
But starting small, sometimes it's like the way to go to like get the ball rolling with the smaller ones.
Yeah. It's like that. Yeah. Like being goal driven. Like you keep going. Like, for the longest time, my goal that was implemented in my head by my parents, and it's not a bad goal, it's a really good goal, was buying my house.
Yes,
I'm sure you feel the same way.
Yes.
That was like from the beginning that I started doing social media, I was like, this is like my goal. And I saved so much just to be able to make that goal happen. And once I reached that goal, like it was such a happy moment for all of us. And I think vice versa with you. Like all of us were like in this cloud 9 kind of thing. And like I felt so happy that like I achieved that massive goal because I had like my goals, like my cars and stuff like that. But when I got to the house, I was like, holy fuck. But after I completed that goal, I think naturally, I think as humans, we all want to progress. I had another goal that I am still working on right now, but that drives me because whenever I'm just like,
don't say your goal, because then it won't come true.
No, I'm not. But whenever like I'm like just thinking, I'm like, no, I have this goal and it's gonna happen. And like I keep doing it and like I'm waiting for the si Dios quiere, I'm waiting for it to happen. But it's like what you said. It's like don't overwhelm yourself with a shit ton of fucking goals where you're gonna be like, it's just like, have like goals. And even if it's something that you dream about, like there's definitely sometimes where I had like a goal and then things that I dreamt about. Like same thing like with my fucking car, the fucking U-Wagon. Never in a million years did I think I would ever be able to drive that car. It was a dream, not a goal, because I was like, I'm never gonna like, as much as I would always see that car and be like one day, but the one day seemed so far that it was more like a dream than a goal. I was just like, it would be nice, but I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that anytime soon.
Yeah.
But it's like I like what you said, where it's like you don't have to overwhelm yourself, but just have those goals set and just know that like you will get there because you have something driving you and you have something to reach.
Something to excite you.
Yeah, something to excite you.
And I think that's what happened to me too. Since I started social media, my biggest goal was definitely my house. Mm-hmm. So I know me and Louie bought our house a month apart.
Yes, isn't that crazy?
That's crazy how life happens. And Louie's about to have 2 years in August, and I'll have 2 years in September since we bought our home.
2 years.
But to be honest, that was my biggest goal for so long that when I did buy my house, I was like, nah, but I was like, what am I gonna like work hard for now? I was like a little like lost.
Yeah.
But I'm figuring it out in these last 2 years. I have more goals now.
2 years.
No. Los últimos 2 años, the same thing.
I know.
Estos años que pasaron, los 2 últimos años.
Dead.
Yes.
Yeah, but what was I gonna say? It wasn't about buying a fucking house. I lost my train of thought.
Well, I think we should all keep reaching for the stars and don't let anybody get in your way. And honestly,
I remembered.
A good thing is to just almost like saying what you want out loud. I think is such a good thing to hear it. Yeah. Like just saying it out loud or write in a little journal every day or something cute like that.
I remembered.
What?
This other one is I think the biggest setback and the biggest demon that I had to fight was comparing myself to others around me. It's so hard. And like, if you're working towards something and you feel like you're falling behind or you're not doing it quick enough, like everyone is on such a unique road that it's like, it will suck if you like compare yourself. Like it's so bad. Like I remember, there was a time that I was doing social media and it wasn't jealousy. It was coming to me as like I was a failure.
Yeah.
I was doing social media and somebody else that was like a mutual of mine was doing social media as well. And they kind of started after me, but they had like, oh my God, it sounds like Adam, but it's not Adam. I promise. Adam's going to be like, Louie. It was somebody who started like back in like 2019 when like I started. Well, no, I had already been doing it, but they kind of had this big break and they basically made a shit ton of money so quick and just did all these things and they were able to accomplish so much so fast. And I remember like sitting and like I hadn't even moved to LA yet. And I remember I was just like, man, I was like, what am I doing wrong? Like I just felt like I was like, this person just has this big ass house. Like they have all these things. Like they were able to do this and buy this and they're living. And I was like, and I've been doing this. Because I think by then I had already been doing it for like 3-ish, 4 years, which doesn't sound like a lot, but to see somebody else get it so much quicker, it felt like I was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, bitch, like, how am I not able to do this? And like the year, I mean, I didn't buy my house until, what year was it? 2023?
Yeah.
Yeah, 2023. So to think that like I was already feeling that way in 2019 and I didn't purchase my home into 2023. But I could have fully just like beat myself down and just be like, it's never gonna happen. I'm a fucking failure. Like blah, blah, blah. And it would have just never happened. And yes, it happened fucking 4 years later. But it happened in the best way because I was able to do so much more in that time. Like I was able to accomplish so much more and then still get my home. You know? So it was like everyone has such a unique fucking path that they're taking. And it's like, don't get discouraged by how everybody else is going about their life and what they're doing and what they're able to accomplish, because that will be your biggest enemy. At least for me, that was my biggest enemy. And I had to really snap myself out of that, where I had to fully always remind myself that I was on my own path. I was like, I'm on my own path and I'm still young. And like, even if you're way older than we are, that doesn't mean that it's end game for you.
Yeah.
Like it's just everybody really is in their own
path.
And
I feel like that happens to me too a lot. Like I'll be comparing myself to girlies on social media and I'll be like, oh, like they're able to do this or like they're able to get that or look at the stuff that they have. Like what's the word? Like you don't do it on purpose, subconsciously.
Oh yeah, subconsciously. Yeah.
You like start doing that stuff, but then like I snap into reality and I'm like, wait. And I'm like, but this person doesn't have kids. I have 3 kids. And like I'll be like, I probably can't afford going on, because I'll see like girls going on like hella vacations.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, oh, I wish that was me. I wish I could hella be vacationing like all the time. But then I'll be like, wait, bitch, but I have 3 kids. They don't have 3 kids. So they're able to spend more on like themselves, whether I have to spend on my family. And it's different.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell myself and I'll be like, but you know what? What if like that person sees my life and they're like, oh, I wish I had my kids already. I don't have kids yet, but
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just like a constant cycle that like we really cannot be comparing our lives to each other because it'll drive us insane and we'll never be happy.
Yeah. And I think a really good example now that you're saying that is me and you. Like, I don't know how much money Yoatzi makes, and
I don't make any money. He takes all of it.
I know I like take like a big old percentage. I'm pretty not smart.
I'm just here.
For real. No, I don't know how much money she makes, but when I do see it into like POV, like I don't have kids. I have my doggies, but it's not an expense like her kids. So like we both financially take care of our parents, but to me, I'm taking care of me and my parents, but she's taking care of her 3 kids and my parents. And obviously you have Mes help, which I'm sure that's a humongous help, but it is still very different from my situation. Like it is very different. So like even just like in that's what I'm saying, everybody's path is different because we're all in different situations. We're like, I don't probably on a day-to-day don't spend as much as you do.
Yeah. But it's because of my babies. But you know what? Kids are very expensive.
I know.
When you think about it, they're very expensive, but they're worth it.
Nah, just kidding.
They're worth it.
Yeah, it's just really different, but for sure. It's a crazy, crazy world, but don't get lost in your thoughts because that will be your worst enemy through this all. And I think even with social media, it's really easy sometimes. I mean, even for us, even though we do this and we're in it, it's easy for us to also compare ourselves to other people and feel like they're doing all this and I'm not even doing that, or I'm not able to do this, or I'm not able to for different fucking reasons. But yeah, it's also not bad. I want to go back to what you were saying, where it's like you want to buy yourself something to splurge on yourself here and there. I see why not.
As long as you do it responsibly, eh?
Oh, see,
be responsible with your purchases.
We like launch a like Castro credit card.
A pretty not smart credit card.
I know. It's literally called Pretty Not Smart. And they're like, babe, I'm just buying shit.
And they're like, why are you making all these purchases? Because I'm pretty.
For real.
No, the fucking endeudados.
No, what is it called? What is the percent? The rate?
The interest?
The interest, like a fucking 20%. I know, like 50% interest rate. Get yours now.
Bitch, that's awful. I think also, too, take the time if you are clueless about credit cards and all that stuff. I really think it's good to, like, invest your time and learning about them. Alex is so good about, like, financials and, like, learning. He teaches me a lot. Mm-hmm. But if you're gonna get a credit card, please be careful and don't be a dumbass and just like it's like hard. One of the worst things you could possibly do.
Yeah, I fucking hate credit cards. No, I love them because learning to use them correctly. But at the time before, I didn't even want to get a credit card because they were scared the fuck out of me. And like if you use it not right, it is really scary.
You know what? So when I was in my first credit card was through Bank of America. Allegedly. And this was when I was like young. Like this was around the time that I had Travis, like around the time that he was just born. And when you have a baby, they let you go on like disability leave, but they like give you your disability money. But they were giving me $200 every 2 weeks because I don't remember how it works, but I wasn't making a lot of money at Kmart. So they give you like half of what you make.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know, some fucking shit like that. But I was making no money. And then I was like, wait, I have my credit card. So I ended up using my credit card. I think I had like $2,500 limit and I would try not to spend it, but life got hard and I fucking started using my credit card for everything to the point where I maxed out my credit card for $2,500. And back in the day, that was so much money. Like when I saw that I owed $2,500, I was like, how the fuck am I gonna pay that? And I was paying it off doing the minimum because no tenía dinero. So I was doing the minimum. Bitch, let me tell you that I could not pay off that fucking credit card.
Especially,
with the minimum, I could never. So gracias a Diosito, when like life got a little better for me and I was making more money, one of the first things I fucking did was pay off that credit card and paid in full. I think in 5 years, it only went, in like 3 years, it only went down like maybe $300.
Oh, I fucking hate
it.
cars.
Was awful. So when I finally got all of the money, I was like, fuck you, bitch. I paid it off and I shredded it. Because I was like, never again.
I've heard so many horror stories with credit card, which is why I was so scared of like finally like getting one.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, as much as you don't want a credit card, it's what runs this world.
You need a credit card.
You
need
credit
to buy a car, to buy a house. If you don't have credit, you basically can't buy shit here.
Yeah, which sucks because it's scary.
You just have to be responsible. But it's trial and error. I feel like it's taken us some time to like learn how to figure all that shit out.
Yeah, it's definitely trial and error.
How did this episode go from fashion to financials?
I know. Well, like, let's loop it back.
Yeah.
I know we're talking about
It started with Alexander Wang.
I know, like $600 dumbass dollars for pants. All right. No, but circling it back to, I guess, no, I can see how this all tied in and how the conversation went, because it started off with you wanting to find clothes to feel better about yourself, and it just kind of went on to goals in life and everything. But if I could circle it back in one way, I would say that prioritizing ourselves is number one. Because you want to make sure you're taking care of yourself in order for you to keep going and doing well. And this doesn't mean like go fucking to the gym every day, because unfortunately I know not everybody can do that.
Yeah.
But whether it's taking just some time out of your day for yourself, whether it's you enjoy reading or you enjoy going for a walk, or you just want to put your fucking phone down and tell everybody to leave you the fuck alone for an hour, like,
or even, you know what, it could be as simple as sleeping in. There's a day where you're like, I'm gonna fucking sleep in today. I don't give a fuck. Sleep in, my love.
Yeah.
I'm cute like that.
But yeah, we got to take care of ourselves in order to be able to take care of everything else around us.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I fully believe that.
Yeah. And you know what? Like, sometimes I feel uncomfortable as well, because it comes down to money. I feel uncomfortable talking about, some of the things that I have, but I also like to remind myself that I didn't always have it like this. You didn't have it like this. My parents did not have it like this.
No.
And it feels uncomfortable because I don't want people to think that all I'm talking about is like money and how I have it now. But I do this in hopes that you guys are able to take some, if you needed to hear this or you need some inspo or something, like, I just hope that this works in that sort of way, because we didn't come from money. Our grandparents didn't come from money, or our great grandparents, or our great. Like, there was no money in our family chain. Yeah, like, at all. So I hope that this hopefully helps in a way where it like works as, I don't know, what would you say, inspo?
Little inspo.
As a spark of inspiration, because
it's doable.
It's doable for
Very
sure.
Very doable, as long as you have the right mindset and you work really hard. You know what I remember driving over here? Coincidentally, that we're talking about like financials and stuff. When we were growing up, me and Louie have talked about how we didn't have money growing up. We're like pobrecitos. And my parents worked really, 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 really hard to get us the things that we had. And I could say that we had like a very beautiful childhood. Pero we didn't really have money. And it was crazy because we lived in these like low income little apartments. It's called a duplex, like two houses stuck to each other. We lived in a duplex. That's how I met my best friend Julie. And everybody in that little neighborhood was poor. Like nobody there had money. And our back neighbors that we talk about all the time, Arthur and Bernie, I remember they would always tell us, they're like, you guys are rich, huh? And I was like, what? And they would always tell us, like, you guys are rich. And we're like, no, we're not. But the reason why they thought that we were rich was because my dad worked at a shoe store and he was able to get Uggs for wholesale.
Was it wholesale? Not retail. Basically, he would buy them. He would get them for the price that they would sell them to the stores.
It is wholesale, though. It's wholesale. through
I
his
guess
boss.
Wholesale. Yeah,
wholesale, because the boss would get him in and he'd be like, "Oh, just give me what I paid for them." So yeah, basically wholesale. And so my dad was able, like, that was his one thing a year that he would spoil me. Every Christmas, my dad would buy me a brand new pair of Uggs.
Yeah.
But let me remind you, only because he was able to get them for a way cheaper price than what they retailed for.
I remember that now.
Way cheaper. So
it was like the only place in Watson that sold Uggs.
Yes. Miss Girl over here had like every color, every new pair of Ugg that came out. Not because we had money, because my dad had the plug. He had a little hookup.
Well, yeah, because they would sell them. So then my dad's boss would be like, I think my dad would just be like, oh, can I get one for like my daughter? So he would order like an extra pair and just pay what the retail for the
no, wholesale.
The wholesale price for them.
And then so las agarraba bien baratas. And that was literally the only reason I had Uggs, you guys. But my neighbors, because they would see me always switching Uggs, like, damn, how many pairs of Uggs you have? Or like people in school, they'd be like, damn, the girl with the hella Uggs and blah, blah, blah. Like, you have hella money. And I was like, okay, sure. But definitely not. It's just that my dad had the plague. That's a little
Forgot
memory.
about that for real.
Yeah, that was crazy. I still have some of them, like from the old ones.
You guys had so many.
Yeah, thanks to my dad.
I like fucking 10 for the price of one.
Literally.
Yeah, but it's very much like, I don't know if this is a saying or if I'm fucking making it up, but like we didn't have money growing up, but I never felt that way growing up.
Yeah.
Like I didn't realize it until that I was older. Like I feel like now that I was older, like I have these crazy ass random like realizations of how bad we had it. So like in Minty White, my school that I went to, I had to pay for breakfast, lunch or some shit like that. But something about, I don't know why, but something about my parents having to pay, but I never had money to pay, so I could never eat. It was so sad, but at the time, I didn't know why. I just remember they would always fucking pull me aside. They're like, hey, like, you owe this much money so you can eat lunch. And I was like,
which is stupid because we had reduced lunch.
And no, but I remember my dad explaining something to me which is why it was happening. I don't know, but it was something really dumb. So, like, I didn't have fucking money for lunch a lot of the times.
Yeah.
And then sometimes, like, my parents' friends who knew that my parents didn't have money for that, I remember sometimes they would pay for it.
Oh,
so that I
they're
could
cute.
Eat. Yeah, but there was just like a lot of things where like when I was little, I didn't think about that.
Right. Like we were so happy. I don't think we ever were like, we're poor. I never had that feeling.
I don't think I ever had that feeling of being like, I'm poor.
And then I think too, my parents worked so hard to make sure we went to Disney every year.
Well, okay, that one was
crazy.
Scary. No, that's scary because it wasn't until I was way older that I realized that they were taking préstamos out.
Yeah.
So
they were getting loans.
So I get like, that's crazy. Taking out a loan every single year to take us to Disneyland. Like I was just crazy. Like once in a while, like I know there's like some people will be like, hey, let's all go to Disney. Like I'll take out a loan, like blah, blah, you'll pay it over time. But I didn't realize that my parents stopped taking us because they were in debt because of that loan. And I was like, and I didn't realize that until I was way older because we would go every year. And I just thought my parents, had the money. And I remember because like I had these memories of going to the préstamo place to get the loans, but I never realized that that was
place.
Yes, that green place.
Yeah.
I never realized that was a place for préstamos.
Alex, I can't relate.
I
just bring him in.
I know, he's like, what the?
No, but, for real, that's crazy.
I didn't realize that until like way later. And I was like mind blown. And we randomly, when we got older, we kind of stopped going because Disney got even more expensive. Being able to get these loans got harder and like just everything. So the first good check that I ever got, I took all of y'all to Disneyland.
I remember, and it was, oh my God.
I have a video somewhere. Yoatzi was all crying too. My parents were crying.
Because we stopped going.
We didn't go for like 4 years or 3.
We stopped going because it got too expensive. My parents were like, we literally cannot. And we literally hadn't gone as a family in so freaking long. Yeah,
and I remember I got this check and I was like, and it doesn't sound like crazy. Well, I mean, like, yes, it is pretty crazy going to Disney. But I think for us, it was more of a full circle because at some point the family tradition stopped because of financials. So for me to be able to do that, I remember everyone was like,
it was
and then
so
I got emotional because I saw y'all. I really thought they were going to be like, oh, yay. But then everyone started crying. I was like, what?
I'm getting goosebumps. It was so cute.
You know what? I'm going to fucking give a shout out. This was thanks to you guys, anybody and everybody who supported the Louie and the Baddest Perras tour.
Oh, yes. That's why.
That's because that's when I was able to do that. That was my first check. I got my first check for that show. And with that check, I remember is where I took you guys to Disneyland.
Oh, that's right. I remember.
Yeah.
So and we had no idea he was gonna do that. So it was crazy. We were all like, what?
Yeah, that was such an amazing thing because going on tour literally is one of the craziest things that I have in my head. I cannot believe I went on tour. I cannot believe I went to that many cities. And I cannot believe I got to meet so many of y'all. And being in a room full of people that just were there to see me and enjoy what I was doing is such a mind-blowing thing.
That's
like
crazy.
Cannot believe I got to experience that. And thank you if anybody who's still here and went. Thank you so much, because that is one of the happiest things I've ever done. And being able to, obviously I was making money from it too, and then I was able to do something for you guys. Like everything was just full circle. And because of that tour, my parents gave me the talk that it was okay to drop out of college.
Right, because he was pobrecito. He was still in school, going on tour and going to school. That shit was insane.
It was crazy.
Poor Louie. I can't believe you did that shit.
And flying and then landing, doing a show, studying again. And I was like, oh my God, I'm over it.
And my dad was like, yeah, mijo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Deja la pinche escuela. Yeah, poor
like,
Louie.
Bye, see you.
Before I forget, when you were talking about the loan. So loans, you guys, are actually very scary if you don't know how to handle them. They're pretty awful, and they're kind of like almost there to like get you, you know?
Yeah, that's what it's set up for.
It's set up to get you and take way more money than you took out. But let me tell you how scary it is. So me and Louie didn't know that my parents were taking out loans, blah, 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 until we got older. And one day my mom actually asked me if I can also get a loan. And she was going to help me like pay it off just so I can start my credit, right? And those places almost give loans to like everybody.
Yeah, because they know they can get you.
They can get you. So my mom was like, and it's when I was struggling too. So my mom was like, well, there's this loan place. And she was like, we can go get a loan. How about if they give you the loan, I know you don't want all of it. You take as much as you want and then let me borrow the rest. We worked something out. And I was like, okay, mom, yeah, I'm down. So we went to the loan place. They literally asked for like the most basic info, like my ID and whatever. They ended up approving me. I don't remember for how much, maybe like $5,000.
Oh, wow.
And my mom needed money, obviously, and I needed money, obviously. So I think we ended up splitting it. And then to pay it off, we were going half on the payment every month. But I didn't know a lot about like the rules and regulations and interest. I didn't really know anything of that until I started learning. I was like, hey, mom, can I look at the paper? Like, ya un año pasó. And I was like, can I go look at the paper real quick? And I wanted to look at numbers and stuff. Man, the interest rate was so fucking high. It was like 29, like 30%. It was ridiculous. And I ended up talking to my mom and I was like, Mom, and I was like, why are you guys getting loans from this place? Like, they're literally stealing from you. Like, for example, I think we took out a $5,000 loan, but in return, we were paying them like $13,000 back. It was stupid, like fucking stupid. And I was like, oh my God. And my parents were like, I know, but like, it's because we needed money and we didn't know what to do. And I'm like, that's how they get people. Because they're like, you know what?
You're always paying the minimum.
You're always paying the minimum. So then also too, once I started making a little bit more money from my job, I was like, yeah, ma. I was like, we can't. So we ended up paying it off way sooner so we didn't have to pay that big amount. And after I remember telling my mom, I was like, you know what? You can never, ever, ever get a loan from this place ever again because they're awful. And I was like, and if you ever need help, I'll help you. We'll figure it out. But you can never fucking get a loan from here again.
Yeah.
And that's when caso cerrado. That's insane. Again. They're so bad. Like, yes, you borrowed $5,000, but you're gonna pay $13,000 back.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy, huh?
It's crazy, and it sucks because it's.
So tengan cuidado, mis amores.
But it's like what you said. It's crazy because it's like unfortunately, a lot of people need that money.
They need it.
And then it's like at that point they're like, bitch, well, like I don't have something else I can
like,
get that money
I literally picture those loan places like loan sharks.
They're
like they're timburones, like with their suitcases, like, yeah, we'll help you.
Yeah,
but like,
scary.
you know, I know, Marlene.
I know. There's a loan place called Marlene.
I know, Marlene. No, it's I see Marlene. Where we give you all the money you want.
Bitch, fuck that. That's scary. But yeah.
This is a good little financial episode.
Bitch was all over the place.
It was all about outfits. But
for real.
I need to talk to Louie, but he's going to take me shopping.
And he's paying with his credit card. After this, I'm cutting all my credit cards.
We shred them together.
We'll do an episode shredding everyone's credit cards.
No. We actually need them. You need them for your credit. If you use them right. Yes. But I will keep you updated on when Louie goes shopping with me. And he better help me shop out of the box.
And if she looks ugly, that's not my fault.
I come out looking like a little boo-boo.
You look exactly like me. They're like, what the?
I wear this outfit. I'm like with a white beater.
It's just hard because Yoatzi's really girly.
No, I'm not. I commanded it.
No. Like, Yoatzi will not do street style. Yoatzi will not do a little, like, baggy vibe.
I do. I just bought some really cute baggy pants. I've been wearing them.
I wear them and I get compliments on them. Like, where are your jeans from? And I'm like, Louie's closet.
I stole it. Right. Well, thank you guys. This episode was all over the place, but I hope that this was a good conversation for
I hope it sparked some type of something in you.
Yeah, and we love you guys, and we always appreciate you guys listening and supporting.